3, 2.
All right, Shalawam.
Shalom.
First thing and foremost, we want to give all praise, glory, and honor that's due to Yahweh.
YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI, bahasham, rakakodash.
We want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone for Ruel. Peace and blessings to the 144,000 and the hopeful elect. Shalawam barakathum. We the brothers out here in Louisiana. Blessed to be able to gather together from what we got: New Orleans, Baton Rouge, Lafayette, Lake Charles. I myself in the Kansas City cap to chant down the end of the kingdom of Babylon, man. I was going to start with Job, but we grab Habakkuk 2 and start at verse 1 because we're here to warn you about the said perils that the Lord told us to warn you about. Because there's so much evil going on in the world, and Jacob just dead asleep, man. But the Lord sent the prophets before, just in the ancient world and of today, to warn you of these things, man. And also the Genius Act. Brother can pull up the article on that, because these are policies that are getting passed under the nose of all of these people. Really, it's not under their noses, right in their face, but they're so goddamn sleep that they're just letting it all happen in front of them, man.
Okay. Look at Habakkuk chapter 2, and I start at the top. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and I will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it.
Right. That's what we're doing. When Trump gets up there and he signs 200 executive orders at one time, you don't know what the hell is going on. We relate these things to prophecy, okay, according to what the scripture said. We don't get caught up on photo ops and these spectacles that they made, like the Jeffrey Epstein file. They came out like February. They were passing out binders about the files, this and that, and everybody got all excited. And then a few months later, they say, "Well, ain't nothing to see." See, but we're watching and warning and telling you these things and making them plain for you to hear it. Go ahead.
God. It says, the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come.
That's right, man. And that's the thing that brothers got a war with, man, is being patient. A brother in the right spirit, he's ready for this thing to go down at any minute. But every Monday you got to wake up, go back to work. You got to wait on the Lord again. That's the spirit that you should be in. But this thing is hastening, man. There's no way we got a lot of time left. We were speaking about the AI earlier and how good it's gotten. You don't want to live in a world you can't tell what's what. They're already trying to sell you that a woman is not a man, a man is not a woman.
You gotta walk down the street and wonder if that's a chick or a dude.
Right.
Now you get on the Instagram and you'll see a chick just showing her what would seem like beauty to you, and then you find out it's an AI girl. You know what I'm saying? You're like, what the hell?
Yeah. A lot of you OnlyFans women, y'all cook. Yeah. Y'all about to just get replaced.
They was cooked during when the thing happened in 2019, 2020. They had talking about taking it off.
Yeah.
Over there in China, they banned it.
Right.
So they're saying it's being influenced by it's being influenced by Western civilization.
Yeah. See, these things are snares that we try to warn you about, but you can't be told nothing. See, so you have to learn the hard way, man. Got a Genius Act. You got it.
All right. The Genius Act. It says, better known as the Genius Act, was signed into law on July 18, 2025. It marks a watershed moment in U.S. digital asset policy. The first comprehensive federal framework specifically regulating the issuance and operation of payment stablecoins.
Y'all brothers heard about the stable coins?
Yeah.
All that's going on. See, when the scriptures say make it plain upon tables, we're translating it. The U.S. dollar is cooked. That's what that means. The stable coin, DJ Trump, he don't have no choice but to do the stable coin thing. All them other nations, BRICS, they ready for y'all to get your ass up out of the way, man. You over there putting sanctions on half the world, weaponizing the dollar, starting coups, offering people, giving people offers they can't refuse. They're tired of you, man. So this is his final recourse, is to try to save the U.S. dollar. But what is that going to go into? What system?
I think it passed on 666 too, man.
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. See?
Yep. You got a quick precept. Daniel 8:25. And through his policy, also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand. And he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many. He shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hand.
That's right, man. And we know that was going into Antiochus back in the ancient world, but this guy, we always say he runs the same play action pass over and over and over again, man. Over and over and over. He does the same thing. And so what he sells it to you as peace, you know, like Trump said, peace through strength. But what did he start doing? He started bombing Iran. Okay, he surpassed his record in Somalia. Nobody talking about that. But he's the president of peace. But really, his policies, it's all craft, man. That's in Revelation 13 as well. Speaking of the Lamb, you know, it's the same MO, man. And it should be obvious to those that have eyes to see, but these people are blinded, man. Yeah, sit on it. Okay,
It's the book of Zephaniah, chapter 1, verse 10. And it shall come to pass in that day, said the Lord, that there shall be the noise of a cry from the fish gate, and an howling from the second, and a great crashing from the hills.
Okay, time. Yeah, that's coming to America, man. Your eyes got to be open. You know, if brothers can yeah, they do.
And that crashing in the hill, you know, going into that the stock market crash. I mean, you look at a bunch of hills that crash. Yeah, that's the end of this play. Yep. But this is the book of Job, chapter 5, verse 12. It says, he disappointed the devices of the crafty so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise.
Yeah, so in Daniel 8, it says by craft, he calls craft to prosper. Okay, so it's gonna look like he's gonna win. And really, you know, he technically is ahead, man. He's up like 100-2, you know, but ultimately he's not gonna win, you know, and that's hard for a lot of people to believe that the so-called underdogs are gonna get the victory in the end. That's already written, man. You know, and ain't nothing nobody can do about that. You gotta hold on to this thing with faith, man. Yes. You know, we're in the time the Lord's getting ready to do miracles again, and it's needed because look at all of this shit this guy's passing, man. You can't compete with AI. Can't tell what's what. No, you can't compete with drones. Okay, all of this carnal weaponry. These nigga can spot you from the satellite. You know, track you all the way over here and over there, man. You know,
Even from a tech point, like a lot of you people that's in that tech world, what it do with the hospitals, anything, you can't compete with a computer, man. They're gonna put that where they're gonna answer phones. It's gonna do prescriptions.
Yeah.
You name it. You know, even you guys that work the rivers, they even started to put what they call it? Damn.
Oh.
It's like the trucks and the trailers automated trains and shit. It's really not AI does it.
Yeah.
It picks the containers up, places them on a boat or on a trailer with no human error.
Yeah.
You know, with human error,
Saw that. Yeah.
you know, you can run into something, you can kill somebody. That damn computer, AI computer's gonna do it 100%.
Yeah. Yep.
So a lot of you out of jobs, man.
Yeah.
Even so much, they're starting to make. They got AI cooks and waiters now. Robot come, take your order, go in the bag, and then another AI is cooking. Them motherfuckers just doing this, flipping burgers, chicken and everything, man. Chicken good as a motherfucker.
Got all the recipes.
All the recipes down to a T, man.
Not AI chicken, man. We at the end.
Yeah.
Make you want to slap your robot, man.
And they got the data analysis on it too.
Yeah.
So it's going to all the efficiency work is taking over everything.
I mean, they can work overtime too.
They can work overtime.
They ain't gonna call in because you got a hangover.
Being late.
Yeah, they ain't gonna call in because you've been partying all night,
Right.
man.
And it don't get paid.
Don't get paid.
That too.
It's just work free.
Not gonna ask for a raise.
They're going to ask for a raise.
Always be in a good mood.
You can't be free. You know, you can't be free.
Yeah.
If you got an AI and then you want at least $18, $20, $25 to do a job,
Mhm.
going to this month.
Robots don't need healthcare,
No.
benefits, nothing.
Yeah. Yep. And so you gotta watch these things, man, because Trump announced the Stargate program. That's like $500 billion, man. You know, just to go into this AI thing, man. Why is he doing that? Because y'all are getting ready to be replaced, man. Americans, y'all are livestock here, man. America's a big ass farm. Okay, you can't own anything here, and when people realize it, it's going to be too late. It's going to be Jacob's trouble, man. It's going to be all hell breaking loose. You know.
I appreciate you. Just backing up what you're going into about how robots and AI are quickly replacing, American jobs at all levels. Because at first you thought it was just dock workers, flipping burgers and stuff, and now they're getting AI paralegals, doing data analytics in these different companies at all levels.
They said so much too that they don't have AI watch over the doctors. He's gonna listen in to the doctors talk to you, but then the AI is gonna give you what you need.
Yeah.
You need so many cc's of this. You need these type of pills. I'm like, fuck the doctor.
Right.
And they've been on that road of fucking you doctors out of your job going back to Obamacare, man.
Yeah.
All right, so it's here.
A lot of you doctors are useless. It's a lot of medical hacking. What a doctor is. He is hacking the natural biological systems of the body with drugs, medicines, and things of that nature, man. But he's destroying the food at the same time. I wonder why everybody's sick.
But they get paid more the sicker you are.
Yeah.
Drug is one of the most powerful companies. The FDA is one of the most powerful companies in the whole world.
Yeah, it is.
They own, I believe, from last it's been over 8 to 10 years. I found out and looked it up. They own a $7 billion patent on the word cure.
Damn.
Why do they have that?
That's why you can't use it. That's why if you have a herb store right here, you gotta specify that I'm not a doctor. I'm not, that whole little spiel, man. You gotta push that.
Right.
Or else we're gonna find you until the cows come home.
Yeah.
Push it as duck like they did Dr. Sebi.
Yeah, Dr. Sebi, and they put the other guy that was finding out how to make shit out of water.
Yeah.
They killed them dudes, man.
That ain't nobody
You think even Dr. Sebi, old as he was, you think that guy really caught pneumonia in jail?
Yeah.
They
All
whacked
things.
him.
He died of sickness.
Then his son
Nobody.
had nothing to do with nothing. They fucking jail him too. Put him in jail. Because they know that life lies in the herbs, man. In the minerals.
Yep.
In the roots.
Sure, they use bullshit legal terms like treatment.
Yeah.
Some technical legal terms. They ain't healing you, they're treating you.
Why I say on the back of the label for the temporary relief.
Temporary relief. Yeah.
Temporary is just for a short time, then you back to the bed.
We got to get the hell out of here.
Hey, they had a guy backing up what Yakana saying, a guy named Kevin Trudeau. They had a book called Natural Cures.
Oh yeah. What happened to him?
They locked his ass up. That's what they did. The federal government offered him $25 million not to put this information out. And he said, no, I'm gonna follow one of the amendments that said freedom of speech. And he did it anyway. And gave his ass 10 years.
Right.
Hey, the guy, there was a guy in South America. There was a guy in South America that I was buying herbs from South America. That motherfucking herbs was so potent and strong, you can smell it through the bag. That's how strong that shit was. And it had to do with the big C word, which goes into and the cure for it was B17. I was getting it straight from South America. He fucked up coming his ass over here to visit family in New York, and what happened? They busted him and his mom's in jail right now to this day.
That's why the scriptures call this guy the hammer of the earth, man. He literally just goes around the earth just destroying shit for no reason. He go out of his way to destroy things, man.
Like the soursop, the actual soursop, they outlaw that. Like people been getting it in here. Yeah, but they don't want soursop here. Just as there's a couple, even B17. B17 can be found in apricot seeds, man.
Yep.
Right? And it destroys the big C that get in people, man. Fast too. Gets it out of there.
No wonder I can't find apricots no more.
Got some other shit. Methylated blue. All right, you got colloidal silver, colloidal gold.
Yep.
They don't want that. They don't want you people to know about all that, man. They keep that shit to themselves.
Yeah. You just don't gotta worry about none of that.
Oh no, they at least eating real fruit, real vegetables, real water.
Drinking out of grass.
Yeah. Why you think them bastards live so fucking old? They 3,000 years old, man. Still alive. This other asshole that died, I think he had over 10 plus heart transplants.
Rockefeller.
Yeah.
They Rockefeller.
Yeah.
They know. One, like I said, in order to tell a lie, you have to know the truth. They know about these scriptures. They know about the roots and the medicines of the earth, man. Only thing about medicine, it's just a carbon copy of the earth, man. Not a carbon copy, but it's a bullshit copy of the earth, man. Wait, like y'all got
One real quick. Yeah.
Oh, yes. So
Yeah. Job 13 and 4.
That's what I had.
Oh, you want to get it?
Nah, you got it.
But Job 13 and 4. But ye are forgers of lies, ye are all physicians of no value.
I think doctor means what
Falsified.
to falsify, man.
Yep.
To make seem seem right or something like that.
yeah. Somebody doctors a report. That means they went in and changed things. No, they edited it. Out of it.
And most of them too, out through experience, most of them they deal with a binder this thick.
Yeah.
And they he's sweating, he's vomiting, and they try to match him up, or he possibly give him some ice and Tylenol. He'll be all right.
Yeah.
They don't know shit, man.
Right.
And don't go in there asking them about anything so topical, or what is it called? Topical?
Topical.
Topical, anything topical, they're gonna run from it. They don't deal with that. But they all under that same law. The whole Hippocratic oath, man. Show you that's a left-hand brotherhood, man.
Yeah, it is.
You know, go ahead.
Sirach 38 and that's what you're
Sirach 38 and 4 says, Yahweh have created medicines of the earth, and he that is wise will not abhor them.
Yep. And so when you pair that up with because that's a Rock 10, why judge rulers over his people, he don't do that, man. If he was wise, if he was a righteous ruler, man, he would just let the natural things of the earth just flourish, man. You know, you got 3 billion acres, so 2 billion acres of land here in America. Only for him to develop 10% of it and then just lock it down. You can't do nothing. You can't grow this. You can't grow that. You got GMO seeds, genetically modified everything. It actually takes a lot of more effort, energy, manpower, money to do the wrong thing. But he's invested in that because he's the devil, man. You don't need a reason to wake up and start doing something wicked.
Right.
You know?
So you can't even go to sleep.
So, right.
Cycle.
So with that, right. Actually, I got that.
Working evil upon their beds.
Yes. This is Proverbs chapter 4, verse 16. It says, "For they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away, unless they cause some to fall." You know? So when you read Habakkuk 2 and 5, this guy's unreasonable, man. He's the ultimate villain, man. That's why the Lord got him. That's why he's in power. He's an example of what not to do. Okay, he's an example of how things happen when you don't follow the law, statutes, and commandments, man. On a complete opposite left-hand side of things. So when we get power, the other nations ain't gonna be able to say this is right or this is wrong. But you see how the wicked rule and how they get down, man. You know, he ain't just killing people; he's poisoning everything: the earth, the ocean, the air, the trees. And this guy gets out of power, everything is gonna rejoice, man. That's how demonic and dark this kingdom is. You know.
That's a beautiful point you made. Like when we rule, the nation's not gonna be able to say, "How come we can't do this? How come we can't?" Yeah. We got an example of what happened.
Yeah, you saw this thing is about to go to Mars, and he or you trying to, and he got plastic everywhere, man. Well, you didn't clean up the earth first, man.
Nigga talking about he want to put a McDonald's on the moon. What the fuck we need McDonald's on the moon for, man?
Like, sit your ass down somewhere, man.
Eat it on Earth. I think he found semen DNA on Mars and everything.
What you looking for that for, man?
That nigga's a weirdo, man. You know, the Lord created a perfect villain, man.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
This nigga beats out Freddy, Jason,
Yeah.
Chucky. All right,
Yep.
he beats all them out, man. This nigga's a real life fucking villain, man.
Yep. That's right, man.
And his superpower, it just to smile at you, man.
Mm-hmm.
Right? He get a lot of you simple niggas with that smile, that bullshit.
Yeah.
Kermit the Frog. You know how Kermit
Yeah.
hit you
That's
niggas
right,
with
man.
that. Oh, the white man loves me.
That's right, man.
Especially that black woman. I don't watch a black woman do car rolls and backflips for the white man.
Yeah.
And go to smile. You see this bobblehead.
Disrespectful. No, but that goes back into that covering cast. That's over all of these people, man, because they don't get it. They're so immersed in involved in things. They're Googling everything. That's why AI is going to be such a big stumbling block. So when Trump passes the order to say, yeah, this is what you need for this medicine or this is what you need for that, they just going to go into the app and accept it as gospel. You know, they're not going to question it. You know, and this is why Trump is passing these policies, these executive orders to regulate AI, what it can and can't say. You know, he said he passed an executive order this week about the woke AI. You know, talking about you can't be critical of critical race theory, things of that nature. You know, you can't demonize white people. You know, basically he's gonna rewrite history because niggas are not gonna read, they're just gonna open their phones and whatever the AI tells them, they're just gonna believe it. You know? That's part of that covering calves.
They already took out of the books saying that slavery never existed. So they modified slavery.
Yeah.
You got niggas that say, "Oh, we walked ourselves on those boats." No, we didn't, man. Right? You got a lot of these little YN niggas. They don't even know about slavery at all.
At all.
Right.
But like you said, like I say, even with the elites, it's been brought out. They already said it takes them about 10 years to totally erase, reconstruct a nation of the people. Just give them 10 years.
Yep.
They have you believing whatever they want you to believe.
That's right.
That's where you get decadence from.
Mhm.
You look it up, it goes back into decade. Which, like you said, in a 10-year period, that's how they kind of use their hypotheses based on what they need to change and implement in the people or take out of what they need to do. But they do it by decades. You know, they all about numbers, you know?
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right, man. This shit is falling fast, man. Like every decade, things are falling fast.
Something different. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Whatever that is in Luke, say I'll be here as Satan as lightning
Yeah.
to the earth.
Yep. So it is.
Right.
This is that scripture I mentioned. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 25, verse 7. And he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people, and the veil that is spread over all nations.
That's right. There's a veil spread over all of these nations, man. And how is this thing going to be exposed and cracked open, man? Through the men of the Lord, man. Through the prophets, man. Breaking these things down, man. That's why we come out. That's why we come out here and make things plain up on tables, man. In season and out of season. You know, whether it's hot, rain, and snow. You know, brothers are out here laboring, man, because you're not going to be able to say in the evil day that you didn't know, man. Okay, the truth is out there, and like Apostle Hart said, the internet really has done the heavy lifting. You know, brothers are everywhere, man. You know.
It's the word doctor, because the brother was speaking of the word doctor going in the falsifier. So I just wanted to get it from the Zion Bible Dictionary. It's the word doctor. Page 134, it says doctor. It says YAHAWASHI and other teachers. It says doctor, YAHAWASHI and other teachers. Which a true and proper doctor is one that makes you whole, and that can only be done by this doctrine word, not Esau's medical system. It's like the brother said, it's only temporary relief. So that's how the system is. It's pretty much temporary. The Lord is the only one that can restore us, but you got that.
Right. Modern day medical system it's all symptom relief, man. You know, you got a brain tumor, he's gonna keep giving you Tylenol, charging you for the headache.
So, man,
You know,
put you in that
over and
microwave.
over again. You know,
He gonna slide you in that microwave.
yeah, slide you in the microwave, charge you $3,000 for a scan, some images.
Yeah,
You know,
I lived in Houston. There's a dude I work with. And he wound up getting big C word. They wound up charging him just for about 10 pills. Charging him, it had to be somewhere at least from 15 to 20,000.
yeah. See that?
Pop.
Yeah. See, that's why the people are crying out, man. Because a woman can go take care of her, get her seed taken out of her for damn near free. But a baby in this society is 20, 40 bands, you know, to give birth. You know, that's how he got this system set up, man. Completely backwards and against life.
They broke Muammar Gaddafi was he was wicked though. But this man was having free healthcare, free education.
Yeah.
Man and woman have a child. Hey, you can take a leave of absence for a year or something. With pay.
Yeah.
He was wicked though, man.
Right. They had to get rid of him.
What's up?
You go. I'm on. This back up that definition. It's the book of Sirach, chapter 10, verse 10. The physician cutteth off a long disease, and he that is today king, tomorrow shall die.
Yep. See, you had real physicians.
Yeah, I think one of them.
You know, Because see, these illnesses people are suffering with, anything that ends with an itis, which is like an inflammation, these things shouldn't be a normal thing that people are going through on a regular everyday basis, right? You know, these are all based off of our diets and the bullshit drugs they sell you, you know, to make you feel better, you know. But health goes into the word whole. When somebody's health is in order, you're restored to a full strength. They don't do that. They'll keep you broken in part, and they'll just take the pain away or manipulate it. You know, that's why those opioids fuck so many people up, because they weren't fixing the real issue, but they figured out a chemical compound that just took just the pain away. And before you know it, their body got more tolerant to it and more tolerant to it, and then now they taking 10 pills a day now. You know,
like I say, a lot of that medication too is, petroleum based, which goes back to John D. Rockefeller taking over the medical industry back in the early 1900s.
Yep.
Because before then you had holistic doctors that went into the herbs and actually looked for the root cause. But hey, since Rockefeller was in control of the oil, he's like, hey, here's another avenue for me to make money off of it. Yeah. Fast forward to today.
Hey, and add on to it. Now Trump has cut out anybody that has HIV and AIDS.
yeah,
He's cut the funding out for the actual supplements to get that.
yeah,
All that's been cut out. It's inside that beautiful bill. He's cut all that out. It's gonna cause a lot of death, man.
right. That's why he said by craft, he caused craft to prosper in his hand, man. You know, nobody paying attention to that.
All the withdrawal crackheads and shit, man. Right. Be fiending out here. Withdrawals and shit.
Yeah. That big nose voucher.
I got it. Go ahead. You got it.
This is Isaiah chapter 29, verse 16. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he had no understanding?
Yep, that's right, man. Some things should just be basic and common sense, man. You know, a male anatomy part goes into a female anatomy part, but you get here and it's like, nah, he ain't doing that. It's whatever, you know. But what does the word Babylon mean? Confusion. It means confusion. You mix everything together. There ain't no order, you know. There ain't no structure to it. It's all love is love. Do without will, as long as you ain't hurt nobody. The Lord ain't dealing with that shit, man. You know, if you wicked, you got to be dealt with. But see, in this society, these people let this shit happen. Before you know it, everything is upside down. Okay, now you fighting for custody over your kid, you know, and all of these other things that Jake goes through, man. You know.
Got you one. It's Sirach 30, verse 14 and 15. It says, better is the poor being sound.
They gonna start fucking with y'all car.
I ain't gonna fuck.
They don't never fuck with it.
I don't know fuck with that.
They're far enough for a while. They just don't work.
He
in the
just,
field.
yeah.
They ain't worrying about that, doc.
Sirach 30 and 14 and 15. Better is the poor being sound and strong of constitution than a rich man that is afflicted in his body.
That's facts, man. You can ask anybody that's got a really chronic illness, disease, and they just bedridden there in so much pain. They rather trade all of their fortune to feel better. And she hell yeah.
Like that devil that just died.
Apple.
Ozzy Osbourne.
Mhm.
He said he was in excruciating pain. That's what his wife was saying.
Yeah.
You know? But hey, that's what happens, man, when you trust in the system. Even with Hulk racist Kogan, man. And you got niggas out there like RG3 talking about rest in peace. Motherfucker didn't already tell you how you feel, man.
Yeah.
Simple ass niggas, man. but there was them guys was in excruciating pain. He didn't do steroids. He had 5 surgeries a year. Who can go through 5 surgeries a year in the last 8 years, man?
That's wild, man.
Fuck you talking about, man.
Just let it go.
Hill damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's why he's able to charge you so much, because he knows how much a good health is worth, man. So he charges 20 bands for a surgery or his medication.
The biggest thing that's been going on out here with it, they've been trying to see why is it there's a price. Because he's like, how can we go to you, this guy, and he go to the guy across the hall, the price ain't the same for the same thing.
Yeah.
He's like, why they not putting a price on it? Like you go in the store and you buy a pack of gum, you buy a pack of chips and drink, why there's not a price on this shit? Because he can just charge you with the doctor guy can just charge you whatever he wants. Just I feel like I want 1,700 a day. I'm just say 1,700.
Yeah.
You know,
Put a name on it that you have never even heard of.
we talking about not even the big brands. We talking about the over counter, like the what is value brands, man.
Yeah.
The Jerry shit. Yeah.
That's the word. I can't.
Yeah.
They coming up all for people, man. Every time you go and you buy Tylenol, you buy anything, you putting a Ferrari in these motherfuckers' driveway, man.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
Real. But Jay don't see it because they get away with a lot of it because they charging that Medicaid.
Yes.
You know, they don't always come out of his pocket directly. But you still pay into it, and they're spoiling the whole system, man. It don't cost $1,200 a month for insulin.
And going back to Obamacare, a lot of these doctors was jacking y'all up on purpose, man.
Yeah.
Leaving syringes in your ass, not sewing you up, all doing botched surgeries on you.
Yeah.
You come in there without no insurance, they gonna fuck you up, man.
Yeah.
I'm serious. That's why you need to stay the fuck out of the hospital, man.
We saw
No,
guys.
yeah.
We did too.
They just recently for one doctor, what he was doing was he was giving people shit so they could keep going back to him.
Yeah.
That's how he was cashing out on there.
The
Yeah.
worst motherfuckers on the earth is a fucking mechanic, a doctor, and a lawyer.
Yes.
And a goddamn judge, man.
Getting
Them the worst motherfuckers, man.
That for the first place.
Yeah.
He
Them some snake oil salesmen, man.
got something called
Not the-
clinical trials, man.
Not the shade tree,
You
but
can't experiment.
All them bitches, man.
all of them kind of across the board.
Yeah, them clinical trials they get you in. We got a new state-of-the-art proprietary medicine technology. You want to sign up? Your ass walking around there, with half your face can't move now. You didn't gotten experimented on, man. You know,
That's all of them.
probably familiar with that show, Black Mirror. In the most recent season, they had one. It was experimental trial.
Two they got on. Yeah.
Yeah. She put something in her brain because she couldn't. She was gonna die, but they sold it to us as a clinical trial. They say it's free to sign up, but then she got into it. They were charging her as subscription, man, just to use her own brain.
Come on, man.
You know. And see, why is he start putting all of this in movies and television shows, man?
Because he wants you to be the latest and greatest Tesla.
That's right.
Because with a Tesla, there's really no such thing as a year. Because all they keep doing is downloading the hard drives of the computer, new software.
It's just upgrade.
Upgrade. That's how they want your mind.
Right.
We're gonna put the thoughts in your mind. We're gonna put the thoughts what you need to eat, what you need to do.
Yep.
Through Neuralink and all this other shit.
Yeah.
You're gonna be a walking fucking transmitter computer, man.
That's right, man.
That's what the C19 was about. C19 was the first stage of putting those transmitters in you through the syringe, through the liquid. I can't go into it, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
All right, that's why when they had people that stand outside a building like this and open up their Wi-Fi, everybody that's in the hospital with the big pokey, all you'll see all their numbers come up on there.
Transmit.
Even the people that died, they got videos of people going to grave sites of people that died with the juice, and they still transmitting a Wi-Fi code, man. 762.771.116. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. You serious?
You got videos of the
Connect.
like magnetic.
Yeah,
They
put
put
the
things
thing-
like that and some magnetic shit that they own.
Yeah.
Now, what that was, we don't know. These videos you can look up.
That's the first stage.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
The next stage is like the next stage is gonna be when they're gonna put the actual chip in you, man. All of them things gonna go, everything gonna go together on this server, on this.
Yeah.
This, y'all brothers be saying,
Internet of bodies.
no,
Like,
you know that system. It's like a the bahasham.
Blockchain. Okay. Yeah. Brother can grab that. The miracles in Revelation.
You gonna be a product. We're gonna know that. Oh, you actually drove into the city of Baton Rouge. They're gonna know everything, man.
Yeah.
Because a lot of those chips, those smiley, they got chips so fucking small that you need so many powerful microscopes just to look at them.
Yeah.
We can't say that.
Oh,
They got
But-
nanobots.
But they got something called wide service on them. Wide service can actually your phone have wide service in them. That's how they actually see that you on a highway going 70 miles an hour, headed east, man.
Yep.
And that's how they gonna know in those chips where your whereabouts at, man. On the grapho.
That's right, man.
Hey, when they be having them World Economic Forum meetings, they be literally telling you, blatantly openly telling you what they're gonna do.
Right.
That's why they sit up there and said we're gonna institute the blockchain to be able to track every single thing that's going on, and we have the power to shut it off and freeze your account.
She said it like
You know what they want to cut out? They really want to cut. Hey man, you'll give my haircut. That's done with cash.
yeah.
They can't tag. They don't know what's happening. You know, they want to cut that mechanic shit, fixing the car for on the side and shit. They want to know every transaction that goes on. Man.
Like, damn.
They want. It's just this big. They want to at least get it down in this small.
Right.
And right. And the first thing is get the fucking rid of the money.
Yeah. That's where all of this is going, man. All staying so on convenience.
And that's why they popped all those guys that had. Because you notice in the last 2 years, really the last out of the C-19 year of the lockdown, you notice 3 of those years you had some what came about? You had who looked at this damn phone? You had what they call you had Cash App, you had Venmo. What happened to those guys?
They got it.
Off Apple Pay.
Even that other guy, the Luigi guy, that boy had his hands. That was an on-camera hit, man.
Yeah.
He had something to do with the health cares of people, man. They popping shit.
Yeah. That's
So them dudes don't get in the way. Just like the guy back then with the Titanic.
yeah.
The main guy that got on the boat, he was getting in the way of them, the Federal Reserve, man. And they got his ass out the way.
Yeah.
Same shit going on with this Venmo and the Cash App guy. They killed them dudes, man.
Yeah. I remember an article about around 2020, 2021. They say like 100 or some CEOs stepped down. And they
say a lot of stuff they don't.
Yeah, they stepped down.
They stepped down.
Yeah, they
Suicide.
Yeah.
The dude at JP, he fell out the window. No, that motherfucker. Somebody pushed him.
Right.
Somebody threw him out the window, man.
Yeah.
Just like the Epstein, the lawyer, he miraculously came up dead 2 days ago.
Right.
Damn.
You see, y'all be thinking Esau don't give a fuck. I told you before. This nigga got 2 people on the plane. It's 200 people on a 757. He'll bring that whole bitch down, man.
Yeah, he will.
Just to get 2 people, man.
He got scorched earth policy.
Yeah.
Like over there, them small heads over there, they getting towed up over there because of that, man. They blew up a whole hospital. They like, well, we thought one of them is cousin and somebody was in there. So we got to get rid of it. Now you starting to see the true horns of this nigga, man.
Yes.
He's a demon, man.
Yes.
He was willing to nuke the whole world. We were talking about that in that movie Oppenheimer, man. He knew there was a chance the whole atmosphere could ignite it. This nigga still was like, nope, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna set this bitch off. That's called Satan right there, man.
Yeah, man.
Now we know the Lord was at work making sure he accomplished what he accomplished, but that nigga is off the chain. He's not reasonable. Okay, ain't nothing you ain't be able to rationalize. You ever see a serial killer? And the victim is trying to plead and cry with him. Please don't kill me.
Yeah, that turn them on.
No, exactly.
Turn the motherfucker on. You pleading, begging, and squealing.
I'm telling y'all, y'all think y'all gonna be able to get by on Esau and beg and cry? This nigga he's not gonna be reasonable with you, man.
Some fangs steady doing it, steady growing.
Right, yeah.
Them horns steady getting bigger, man.
Just getting the heart on, man.
Hey, he get to looking like an it in the face, man.
Yeah.
You ever seen it?
Yeah.
That nigga be in them sores like this, drooling, crying. You ever got so mad with a motherfucker? You crying? That's how you in the sewer looking at your ass.
Right.
Wait. That nigga eyes getting dilated and big and shit.
Talking to him and he just zoned out.
Hey, they got Kobe Bryant like that. They wanted Kobe. They killed everybody on the plane. They wanted Kobe Bryant. Kill everybody. Kill your fucking daughter too and everything.
They showed pictures of it, man.
Yeah.
Then they went out there and showed pictures of the shit. All these, even that other guy found out, your boy, you just died out there in Costa Rica.
Jamal Warner.
He was showing some big time motherfuckers over there.
Yeah.
I'm talking about that
They
last
talking about he drowned, man. Like, come on, man. You 57 years old, you drowned. You know?
What the fuck you doing out there in Costa Rica? Man, everybody know that.
Fucking swim.
You go to the beach, this the beach. That's the ocean. I ain't going out there.
That's the ocean.
Right.
They put their ankles in the water.
I'm good.
All right.
That's it.
They ain't swimming in that fucking that.
I've been someplace Well, brother, man, and the nigga say, hey man, I don't think you want to go in there. They have sharks in there now.
Yeah,
You right.
You
Yeah,
gotta
we
say-
got out. You sure right about that.
No.
But all these people that basically sue
Yeah.
Big Farm, you these record producer industry.
Jackson and Prince.
Andy Stone.
Andy Stone.
He got a case.
Andy Stone.
Yeah, and just don't. Yeah.
All of a sudden,
Now, all the Prince, Michael Jackson, they all had
Yes.
seen
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
This nigga's a savage, man.
he got some people called whackers, man. Stone whackers. They'll whack your ass.
Yeah. Kanye is bringing that out, man.
Hey, there's no bullshit. Go look up what's your boy name for Mrs. Doubtful.
Robert Williams.
Robert Williams had a big time lawsuit going on, and all of a sudden he committed suicide. But they used to have I don't know if they got it no more. They used to have a picture out there of somebody went in. I guess one of the crime scene people went in the room. Now when you hang yourself, the rope or whatever it is behind your ears.
Yeah.
No, it's behind your ears because you're hanging gravity. This motherfucker like somebody took a belt and put it right here.
Yeah.
I'm
They
talking
got
about
behind
and
him.
put
Down.
extreme amounts of. He still had the belt indention in his neck, deep in his neck.
Yep. Hitters out here.
You got hit us, man. You dealing with a whole devil, man.
Yeah.
All those Jesuits and Rosicrucians and shit, they got them people killers, man. What you think the alphabet boys are?
Yeah.
This nigga got on the TV and showed you, we got a heart attack gun.
Yeah.
The latest and greatest technology, and that was back in the 70s.
Yeah.
So-
He had that. Yeah, that gun. He hit you with it.
It hit you with a like
It's the stroke.
you know how you got those mechanical pins?
Yeah.
Remember that pin, that leg came out, that leg was small? That's how thin the ice would come out there. It was a piece of ice that hit you,
Yeah.
and it go in your system, and
And he trank dart on.
yeah, it'll dissolve in your system. They say even you can get the top person to do autopsy, they couldn't even find it.
Yeah. See?
And give your ass a heart attack, man.
Right, man. Yeah. Go ahead, baby.
This is Sirach chapter 10 and verse 8. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches gotten by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another.
Yeah, right. See? Doing too goddamn
Man,
much.
keep going,
man.
huh?
You know?
Just keep going, man. Go put on some Frankie Beverly and just keep going, bro.
Yeah.
Keep
Taking on
going,
some bullshit, man. Read it again. Huh?
Keep going, man.
It's a Sirach chapter 10 and verse 8. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches gotten by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another.
Right. See, you do too much, you overplay your hand, man. You know, everybody believed the small hats were the true people up until about 2 years ago. Now everybody's questioning because you did too goddamn much, man. Too much injuries, man. You don't know when to stop, when to chill out, man. You know?
The prophecy telling on your ass, too.
Right. Say he would smoke the people with a continual stroke, man. It's
Hammer
bad
earth.
enough you can't afford nothing, man. Why does the house gotta cost $400,000 now?
Yeah.
Okay. Then you get inside the house and the interest rates kicking your ass, with the repairs and maintenance kicking your ass. Okay. And you can't own the land because property taxes, you can raise that in the money.
Why does a car cost so fucking much when you tell me once I get it after a year or two, the value goes down? So why it cost so fucking much?
Right. Those are injuries, man, and robberies, man. And you not getting paid. You know, inflation go up 5%. Your job, your boss talk about, well, we can give you 2.5%. You know, on your raise after you done worked your ass off all year. And then people do this for 20 years back to back to back, and they still can't retire, man.
Yeah.
You see, now all of that shit is compounding. It's adding up now, man. This thing is getting to a breaking point, you know. And this is why the people are questioning things. Most of the exposures are now coming out by Esau's own people now, man.
Yeah.
TV shows, redacted, and these alternative news sources, they're all snitching on their own people now because they're tired, man. They're fed up.
That song that the white guy Oliver something.
That the redhead guy.
Mhm.
Yeah. His wife just divorced him, took half his money once he signed a record deal.
Oh, okay. I know you're talking about
It's a white boy.
The
that
white
new
man.
song out of nowhere. He made a hit song,
Old.
North of Virginia, something like that.
Yeah.
Talking about how, the rich Edomites were fucking over the poor Edomites.
Rich man, north of Richmond. Yeah.
Yeah, the rich man, not the rich man, saying how the elites are fucking over everyone, man. That they setting up their new world order, man.
Sirach 9 and 13. Sirach 9 and 13. Keep thee far from the man that had power to kill, so shalt thou not doubt the fear of death. And if thou come unto him, make no fault, lest he take away thy life presently. Remember that thou goest in the midst of snares, and that thou walkest upon the battlements of the city.
Right, man. See, y'all got lulled to sleep with this civil rights bullshit, man. Y'all thought Esau just changes. He just had a change of heart in the 60s. Well, we're going to let y'all integrate with us now. No, man. You got to question things, man. You got to think critically, you know? But why is this nigga doing all of this, man? Because he's destroying you. You know? You read that again, brother.
This is Sirach 9 and 13. Keep thee far from the man that had power to kill. So shall thou not doubt the fear of death. And if thou come unto him, make no fault, lest he take away thy life presently. Remember that thou goest in the midst of snares, and that thou walkest upon the battlements of the city.
Yeah, see? So this guy, he's like a deranged serial killer, but he's a whole nation that just goes around the whole earth just fucking shit up. You know? Dad trusted him, what happened? You know? You had the northern tribes down there that trusted the Spanish, what happened? Now the whole Western Hemisphere speaks 4 languages now. And it's all that nigga languages: English, French, Spanish, Portuguese.
Yeah.
See? But you trusted the devil, man.
Dutch.
You know? And the scriptures say, can a leopard change his stripes or his spots?
Right.
You know?
Yep. Going back to that, he's mentioned about Esau, other Edomites exposing what what was going on in the world through other elites. Psalm 64 and verse 8. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away.
Yep, that's right, man. That's right, man. So this is a spirit of exposing things that's coming out, man. You know, and that's gonna happen right before the physical destruction of this place takes place, man. All this shit gonna be laid bare, man. You know, all of the dirt he's been doing, whatever's in these Epstein files, whatever he's hiding, it's all gonna come out. You know, through the spirit of the Lord, man.
We don't even need the Epstein file. We believe, we know that what you're doing, man.
Yeah.
It's on display all the time.
Yep.
You know, like down here, up down Highway 12, you got a place called Denham Springs, Central, Walker.
Yep.
You got Mandeville,
Collier.
Covington. Y'all practice bestiality in them parts heavily.
Yeah.
Yes,
Denham Springs.
We don't need the Epstein files to know you did that shit.
Y'all freaks.
Whatever they said you did that shit. Man. Straight up.
Yeah.
When I was working at the plant Rubicon in Gosnell, the whole family was over the carpenters division. So, yeah, man, I'm married to his sister is my wife. I'm like, damn, that's your brother. And that's his old lady. You married to. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So it just all of them like that.
Yep.
It's not just here. It's all of them like that.
All around down there, the port called Slaughter, past Christian, Mississippi, Bay St. Louis, all up in there. Y'all Edomites practice incest over there, man.
Yeah.
All y'all just look like you look at them, they look alike. You look like a bunch of wet rats, man. You know? We don't need, like I said, we don't need the Epstein file to see who you is, man. History has shown who you are, man. Don't need no goddamn list. They always there. We already know they always there, man. Put all you motherfuckers in the bumble hide together, man.
Yeah. Well, look at the
this.
nation.
He done hit that side and that side, man. He was there too. On the Epstein list, man. Same walker, same pants on.
Right.
That's why he's walking like he got a pineapple up his ass right now, man. Same shit.
Yeah.
Goddamn, see, I thought I just seen it dude on this side.
He did come that way, and he did a Z come back. It's Psalm 64 and verse 6. It says, they search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search.
Yep.
Both the inward thought.
Do they not? They got organizations, intel organizations called the CIA, the FBI.
Yeah.
Oh, that one, them gutter rats got one called Mossad and shit, man.
Yeah.
These niggas are heavily into finding intel. That's why they can find dirt on you niggas, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
They sit there for 10 years and
Yep.
get a RICO case on you niggas.
Right. Right.
They hear all the phone calls. Yeah, the bird's coming in tomorrow. You niggas do everything on the phone to stupid asses, man.
Yeah. Yeah. How
You
many
know?
niggas got locked up because he was posting shit on Facebook before he did
Facebook, yeah.
it? Yeah.
That dumbass nigga, Big Meech, he go put billboards, just promote himself on billboards all around the land. What you think the people coming for your ass, man?
Yeah, man.
Stupid niggas, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's going on here?
Stupid shit.
You have to call the police.
All these niggers out here.
Psalm 64 and verse 6. They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them.
What's the name of that other place? Oh, they say that the Fed got a 98 conviction rate.
98 conviction rate. God damn it, I can on the tip of my tongue.
No, it's United States of America. When they convicting them dudes,
Yeah.
federal cases and shit.
Oh, okay. I know.
ATF?
Nah,
It ain't that.
it ain't that. But they showed it's backing up what this brother saying. How this nigga got a 98% conviction rate unless he didn't did a diligent search on finding information and dirt on these niggas, man.
Yeah, it came out in the FISA courts, man. Where it's a sealed court. It's top secret.
Mhm.
Their conviction rate like 99%, but then they don't tell you who it is or nothing. They say, oh yeah, this nigga's he's an enemy combatant. You know, a judge go in there and rubber stamp it and your ass with the CIA black site somewhere. No trial, no nothing. You know? Because the CIA is coming out now. They're not just intelligence, they're information. So that means they control, they read everything you say, but they also are responsible behind all of the media that you consume. It's not just the nigga on television with a suit. All of the movies, the Hollywood scripts, TV shows, they have a department for all of that.
Yeah.
Nothing you perceive and just go out and ingest from the world is natural.
It's all
All
propaganda.
of the doctrine, even the public school,
Yeah.
all of the McGraw-Hill, that company came out. Epstein was with them. They made all of them textbooks back in the day. They made all of the ACT, all of the media, all of the schooling. When you look and you start uncovering this shit, you're like, oh shit, this thing is rotted, man. When the scriptures say he did a diligent search, he really did, man. He knows everything about you, man. What you're gonna do before you do it. And when he came out with these smartphones, he's gotten even better at it now. It freaking happens.
They got a program in New Orleans. They say they can predict crime before it happens. Who's going to do it?
Yeah, I believe him too.
We say this. We can tell that this guy is going to kill this guy. This guy who's associated with him is going to kill this family member of this person. And in most cases, it didn't happen that way.
Yeah, see,
You know?
that's that left hand priesthood, man.
That's that minority report.
Yeah.
Catching you before you do it, your preconceived thoughts, your premeditated thoughts. They just been showing that shit, right?
Mhm.
And to get a good look at what we are saying, a lot of you look past a lot of the bullshit. But which one of you brothers ever seen Snowfall?
I haven't seen it. I know.
You need to go watch Snowfall. Snowfall show you how the U.S. government, even along with Reagan and them, because that guy, the main guy, Franklin, is really Freeway Ricky Ross, the real Rick Ross, not that fat motherfucker from Miami. But they have the CIA in there showing you how they kill motherfuckers in there and make it look like an accident, man.
Yeah.
You know, and they was always bringing in the it was that Contra shit. Down there,
Contra.
Contra.
yeah, they was running dope, guns and everything in this bitch, man.
Yeah. You gotta just think about it, man. There's no way Jake got all of these drugs and cocaine in every single inner city in America, every single one, and he sustained it for decades. You know, you ever try to get something across customs?
Yeah, that's it.
How hard that shit is. Ain't no way Jake by himself got that much weight across the United States since the 70s, and it's in every city without fail. Oh, Esau sanctioned that shit, man. Yeah, it's cheap.
Yeah, Eric Holder did that Fast and Furious with the guns, man.
Yeah.
You had U.S. guns on both sides, on the Mexico side and over here, Mexican guns was in gun battles in these streets, man, with the youth.
Yep.
All right, they tell you how, and there's countless numbers of brothers out there that tell you about the shit that happened in Chicago. What the fuck, Chicago? Chicago's always been Chicago, but it never been this fucking bad to where they're just old block is known. This one is known. Now they had Capri in your garden. I think it's called Capri. Yeah, Capri. Now that place always been bad. It got tore down, and then the shit went solid. And all of a sudden now it's been a boom. Oh, they finding drugs and crates in alleys and shit, man.
Yeah, that's good, man. Jake in the hood with rocket launchers,
All type of shit.
automatic weapons.
Grenades?
Where's Jake get it from, man?
They need the trains. They need the trains.
That's it.
Still, Jay get the
That's it.
trains,
They
but
get
it's
the
all
trains.
by design.
They were doing that shit in New Orleans,
Right.
Jake is a living sister. You know, she went up in Chicago to some friends, and she seen the crates with her eyes
In
in
the
an alleyway, just full of Uzis, grenade, like military hardware.
They showed you on the purge that the dude said, man, he said, man, this is what happened to us in Chicago, on the other side of Chicago with the crates, and he said, this guy here is Blackwater, the guy they killed in the movie.
Yeah.
They're doing this shit, man.
That's right, man.
He's so doing it. Damn, I ain't know that.
And you got the movie, I think it's Reservoir Dogs. You saw that?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
All right, it's dealing, like you say, bro, it's just dealing with this big business. War is racket, debt is racket, like it's all racket. So they just making money off it, man. You know, that's what they're doing, bro. It's about money.
Nothing just happened by chance. Yeah, niggas behind all of this.
Orchestrated. Yeah.
I watched that show, the movie, that show, the Ozarks, about them doing the casino shit, and they was with the drug cartels in there.
Yeah, come on.
In there, man. What did you find out? The FBI knew exactly them trucks was on. They chose to stop this truck and let this truck go. What did that tell you? It's an operation. The FBI just getting their cut, man.
Yeah.
Jake ain't just doing this shit by himself, man. You know?
All police stations, all police stations like that. Why you think when you go up and down I-10 and the state troopers of this particular town or police stop you, why you think they throw the bricks on the car and they all take pictures by it? When you getting a fucking cut, that's money for them.
Yeah. And they tells you that in a TV show. Every TV show where Jake is moving weight, selling drugs, it's always some cop on the payroll.
Yeah.
You know, without fail.
That's what set them up. Was that one of the banking elite say we set up? I think that rap.
The regular fingers time. They said
We set up all the drug deals. Like,
Yeah.
and
then they give them record deals.
yeah, did he? Yeah.
And when we down with them,
Get him out the way.
we cut them down and we set up another.
Yeah. What's the guy, King Bond? You know, all of these guys.
Fucking clown, man.
You know? Go ahead.
It's in Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 7. It says, all that found them have devoured them, and their adversaries said, we offend not, because they have sinned against YAHAWASHI, the habitation of justice, even the Lord Yahawah, the hope of their fathers.
Yeah, see, the adversaries say we offend not, because they gonna be able to come in. Look at this nigga. He had a rocket launcher. He had a machine gun. You see what he did? These niggas are savages. They're animals. And then Trump passes the executive order earlier this year, talking about unleashing the law enforcement, man.
Yeah.
Look, these cops, they about to be opening up Trump with something nasty, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait till these robot dogs get loose. Okay, they're already building the case against you, man. You don't see it. We told you how psycho this guy is, man. This nigga will really fuck you up. You think you a gangster? Esau's a gangster, man. I'm telling you, bro. Okay, the shit this nigga would do to a baby, a random animal.
They don't do it.
You don't give a fuck. You know?
Yeah, I was listening to one guy. He was on Sean Ryan's show. He was one of the alphabet boys. He was talking about the training they make them go through, the psychological training. How they make them go into certain stores or certain places of business like Starbucks and to get people to do certain stuff. And he went into the emotional thing about how they just kill for nothing. Without even a thought, not even remorse. And that's why I say you need to go watch Snowfall. Snowfall show you how the agent in there, whose name was Teddy, motherfuckers killed emotionless, man.
Yeah. Yeah, you know.
And they've been going home, eat a pizza, and watch the news, and they don't give a fuck.
He's like a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we read it earlier. He sleep. He don't sleep unless he did do something like that.
And they run tests on them to get them. They like fucking cyborgs, man. Like fucking robots or some shit.
Yeah.
You switch the human nature of emotion is switch it off.
Right.
And you become like killing machines, man.
Yeah. That's a difficult thing to do. That's why so many veterans come back all fucked up, man.
Yeah.
They done seen some shit over there.
They want to test on them.
Yeah.
So,
You know?
That too. Agent Orange and shit, man.
Yeah. You can kill a man and be kind of okay, but a lot of them soldiers, man, they went in there thinking it was an enemy and it was a woman in the family. Then you get the order to do it. Right? They're like, oh fuck, I ain't, They come back, they ain't recover.
Yeah.
You know.
And on that movie, Universal Soldier, God, Dog Longer was telling Van Dam, say, kill that fucking traitor right here. Hey man, two couples. Like, nah, I don't want to do it. And they end up killing each other on them. So, you know that. He said that'll fuck a person up, man. White whole family like that.
Hey, you people over here, we say it all the time on the block. Every now and then, you people in America is not ready for what's finna happen here, right? Because like I say, when you watch Telemundo, you watch all these the BBC, cross seas, cross that pond, they show death. They show bodies and people mangled in all sorts of ways, and their military is normal.
Right.
When you people over here finally cut the internet off the news, and you see what's finna gonna transpire here before your eyes, you people gonna lose, man. Like we said yesterday, especially you fucking women, man. You see somebody scattered across the pavement like ground meat, you women gonna lose your fucking wigs, man.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You gonna scream, man.
Yep. Walking around, gonna smell everywhere.
Yeah.
Some dead body.
Another dead, man.
Fuck you up, man.
That's why I tell you brothers out there, you need to, man, I wish they had rotten.com back. You need to go watch.
Remember that.
Look at that. Like, yeah, you need to look at shit like that, man.
I think they still got gore websites.
Yeah, but you need to go watch shit like that, man.
Down.
They did?
The gore, you need to get your mind used to seeing that shit. If you wasn't a brother that had seen that shit, or grew up somewhat around that, man.
Yeah. Some of the prophets are old, man. They saw some of them visions and got faint, man.
Yeah.
They just saw some gruesome shit.
Yeah. You know?
Anytime a man said, "War is me, war is me," who would save me in those days? He's seeing some shit.
Yeah, they wasn't soft back then.
No, them
know he's seeing something fucked up.
Yeah, what about it, man?
You know?
Yes, brother.
This Psalms 55 and 21. It says the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart.
Yep.
His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords.
Yeah, that's right, man. And that's what all of this is. Everything that's sold to you is convenience. We're giving you electric vehicles for your convenience. You know, we're integrating AI and internet for your convenience. You got to swipe a credit card, convenience. The credit card's been around since the 80s and 90s, man. Slowly but surely, they've been just getting you closer and closer and closer to get you away from being self-sufficient and self-sustaining, man. Why were they doing that? Because they always plan to just take everything from your ass, man.
Even some of their decrees, they give you open gun laws to open carry, conceal, without. They just really get you ready to knock your ass off.
Yeah,
they want you to bear arms and
right.
It's like, go ahead, open carry. You don't need this. You don't for what?
Hey,
it's gonna wreck your ass.
It really is a trap for you, Jake.
It's a trap.
You Jakes don't look at the technicality of this law.
Yeah.
You think because you have a gun, you can shoot it. You can shoot it in there. Or the nigga turn his back. No, you can't shoot it. You gotta go look at. You gotta go look into this man. And he's so fucked up. He's so fucked up with it. When you go, the law is like it is here. But when you go 2 miles, 5 miles that way, it's gonna change. It's some other shit. Niggas don't know the technicality of the law, man.
See,
city limits and shit.
Esau know that Jake is simple.
Yeah.
That's why you put laws like that. Hoping you go to Walmart or some shit, you got open carry.
Yeah.
About to file, somebody put it on.
They frame the mischief by law.
Yep.
And that's their law, but that's another one. Where the hook, Jake. The thing, we could just open camera. We could do that. Right. Then they set up the recognition cameras to see you and take you to jail. Now you're in the prison industrial system.
Yeah,
They set up, it's like a trap. Then they use a trap to get a trap to catch a trap.
Yeah.
They had a trap.
Then they lose you in there.
Then they lose you in there.
Yeah, right. And we don't know where he at.
Or accidentally
we don't know where he at.
Like, we don't know where he at.
You got to release you on a murder charge. God, bro.
I got one going into what we're talking about. This is Psalms chapter 10, verse 5. His words are always grievous. Thy judgments are far above out of his sights. As for all his enemies, he puffed at them. All right. He said in his heart, I shall not be moved, for I shall never be in adversity.
Yeah.
His mouth is full of cursings and deceit and fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanities. He sitteth in the lurking places of the villages. In the secret places do he murder the innocent.
See, and then that's all over the world, man. He's done this, man. Like we were talking about Gaddafi earlier. He had to go shut that down, man. His enemy, he puffed at them, man.
So what happens? Gaddafi would have caused a domino effect of other nations wanting to do that.
That's right. That's right. That's a threat. He can't have that, man.
Yep.
This nigga show up back in the day, he would show up with a Bible in one hand and a sword in the other on a ship. Now he shows up with a suit with a U.S. dollar in one hand and the Constitution in the other. Briefcase of money. See, that's his new colonization effort, man. That's why these central banks he's setting up all over the place. You really don't have a choice. If you say no to the central bank, it's a matter of time. He's gonna pay one of your own people he gonna pay all. It only take one nigga to sell out.
Hey, the Haiti
He's
shit.
gonna prop him up as a puppet dictator leader, and you out of there,
You
man.
don't need to see. You seen that? Yeah. You seen what they did in Haiti, right? That dude didn't want to get down with the C-19.
Yeah.
Get it, man.
We sending you tests with a C-19. You swabbing. This nigga Jake was a motherfucker. Jake was swabbing fruit. Jake was swabbing lizards, and then lizards and fruit were coming back with the C-19. I ain't putting that shit in my people on. When he came over, he blistered. They put the AKs on him and his wife, man.
Yeah, see, that CIA lady came out and said it. They'll try to do that first. They'll try to sell you on and get you to do that. Then if you don't do it, they already gonna roll.
They want to do that. What is that? The three-way economic hitman. But then you got the 3 wages of war. They come asking the first wage. They come asking you nicely. Can you please do this? Can you get down with us? No, they go back to the second wage of war. It's getting a little aggressive. The third stage, off with your head, man.
Yeah.
They ain't asking you shit.
Yeah, and that Esau got something called diplomacy. He don't tell you that, but the Romans, they took a lot of land just by diplomacy. They went to the tribes and just negotiated. Say, we'll do this and do this for you if you give us the land. A lot of people just gave it to him. But he never intended on not having that land. You see? They just willingly did it. So he does the same thing he did back in the ancient world, man. A lot of those Etruscans, they just gave Esau. They just let the Roman army come in, man. And once you let the army in, they're in charge, man.
Yeah.
They ain't going back. You know, so it's the same 3 plays.
But they covered lands, huh?
So he sitting in the lurking places of the villages, in the secret places do he murder the innocent. His eyes are privily set against the poor. It says he lay in wait secretly as a lion in his den. He laid in wait to catch the poor. He does catch the poor when he drawed his net. Or my bad. When he drawed him into his net. All right. He crouched and humbled himself that the poor may fall by his strong ones. He said in his heart, the Most High has forgiven. He has hid his face. He will never see it.
Yep. See, he getting back in that old Cain spirit, man. Like remember the son of Cain, Lamech. He said if Cain was avenged 70-fold, surely Lamech would be avenged 70-fold. So he got more emboldened because he's playing on the Lord's grace period, man.
The Lord ain't jacked his ass up yet.
The Lord ain't jacking you up yet. I'm gonna keep going. It's up, you know.
Because this is against the evil work, it's not excuse people.
That's right.
And I think Psalms 50 said the Lord said he basically all together thought he was one as thyself, man. Thought the Lord was down with your shit because he just ain't give you swift judgment, man.
Yep.
But the Lord been doing you the same way you do people. Ask the feds, stack up information, stack up charges. The Lord been doing you that the whole time in your little season.
Gotcha.
Matter of fact, we're a part of the charges because we doing like Joshua and Caleb.
Yeah, we witnesses.
We the witnesses sending up the report, man.
Pointing, man. I'm telling you.
Yes.
That nigga did it. He did that.
Yeah.
He did that. He did so this, do that.
He did everything.
Yeah. Convict this nigga.
And we coming closer to that day, man. The day when you get, hey, you know that day? Because Esau, you gonna have before the Lord get your ass, you gonna have I can feel it in the air moment, like Sabine secret. You gonna be sitting on that couch
Looking out the window.
looking, and the most side of the angel gonna come with the mirror.
Feel college.
Yeah.
The drummer solo.
They're gonna swim around the house and they gonna get your ass, man. Cause you the biggest fugitive if they ever will. You set up American Most Wanted. You the motherfucking fugitive. You the biggest motherfucker on there. You ain't seen this guy. You got pictures of people like this.
Yeah.
You need to put your fucking self up there, man.
That's right, man. That's right. Brother can grab that Job.
Been a goddamn
20 months ago.
a fugitive, man. Going to and fro.
This Micah 2, 1 and 2, it says, "Woe to them that devise iniquity, who work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. And they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man in his 70s.
Yep. See, and this nigga just wants stuff to want stuff, man. Yeah. Like how did you get 2 billion acres of land, man, and then you didn't even use all of it, man? Most of the land names in America is still Native American because you couldn't even rename all of them, man. All of the borders drawn in Europe and Africa, all of the modern day borders, this that nigga, man. You know, you look at modern day Congo, that wasn't that way before the 60s and 70s. You know, you look at the countries that are in South America, all of those borders were crafted and set up by Esau Edom. You know, because that's how much land this nigga has taken, man, unnecessarily, man. That covetous spirit, man. You know, like people say, I want to spend red money. You know, he got everything he wants. The scriptures say he got the fatness of the earth. He does. But did he stop now? No, he's talking about going to Mars now. See, that's why YAHAWASHI got to return and stop this thing, man. But the Lord said, only people down there would let. Yeah. So he's taking my way. I was
just worried about something for them down there. I ain't
reading with this nigga.
Oh, he got it.
Yeah, more than his horse desire.
Let me shut it down.
And still trying to get
Yeah.
through bribery.
Say, Lord gonna make it rain on the water sea.
That's why I said that the tabernacles of bribery shall be blotted out. That's they houses of bribing people, just like for the land. Like the brother said, they came in here and bribed the people of this land, man, and they just used all kind of treaties and different things and broke everything back, man.
Man, you got a lot with that, man.
Taking hands with bribery, man.
That's why you need to go look at economic hitman, man. They show you how Esau get down. This nigga can go around giving out interest rates like a motherfucker, man. High interest rates. And you know you're not gonna never pay that shit back.
That's there. And then the money ain't even real.
That too.
This nigga will charge you interest over something he created out of thin air. Man.
Oh,
This is what that.
hey,
Yes, brother.
This nigga don't never have. He all about assets. He never have money in the bank.
Right.
He has buildings, houses, and all type of other shit, man.
And the sword.
What you think? Kill Gates been doing? Why all of a sudden Kill Gates went on a 3-year spree of buying farmlands throughout America? That's also so they can cut when it's time to cut shit off, the food and water and lights.
Yeah,
it's gonna be already bought for him.
yeah, for real.
Right, for real.
and Warren Buffett did the same thing, didn't he?
Yeah.
Hey, got you one real quick. Back in that Genius Act, backing up Yakana, it says the act defines payment stablecoins as digital assets. They are designed to maintain a stable value relative to fiat currency, principally the US dollar. These assets are intended for transactional use. These assets are explicitly excluded from being classified as securities, bank deposits, or central bank digital currencies.
See, this is gonna usher in the market of the beast. Yeah.
Yep. That's a bait and switch.
Yeah.
See? Because what Trump is not telling you is that you don't have no choice, man. That US dollar, it is cooked. He tried to do them tariffs back on China back in April. And they called it Liberation Day, and the whole bond market started. You know, imagine being on a bridge and then you feel the whole thing just started walking.
Yeah,
that was the bond market when you put them tariffs in there. He's like, well, wait a minute. You know? So now this is going to be the alternative solution, man. And it'll be exchangeable, and it will be on the blockchain technology. There you go. And see, blockchain technology is demonic as hell because it can be either completely anonymous or it can give you every ounce of information that on the history of each unit. So like right now, brother, money is fungible, right? So you got $50 in one account. You don't know what each dollar is for. It's just $50. But see, with the blockchain dollars, you'll know the whole history of each dollar, man. You'll know that dollar came from brother's rent, that went to a bank, all the way back. You can trace it from back to forward, man. So they can categorize it too. They can say these are rent dollars.
Yep.
This is Cardinal dollars.
They can freeze it too.
They can freeze it.
Yep.
That's what blockchain does. To see dollars right now is just a dollar in your account. It's just numbers. But that blockchain has got unique codes in it, man. You know, and that's what Jake don't get. They think money is just money. No, this nigga, this is a control play, man. You know, he's gonna be able to lock everything down, man. And when he bans cash, that's a wrap. None of the stores ain't gonna transact with you no more.
This Proverbs 23:5, it says, "When thou set thine eyes upon that which is not, for riches certainly make themselves wings, they fly away as an eagle towards heaven."
Yep. Riches, man. So all of you guys that put money in riches, that like the scriptures say, men are going to be tossing gold and silver out in the streets when you come to a certain point.
Ezekiel.
You know, that's Ezekiel. That's Ezekiel 7.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's in Zephaniah as well, man. You see, y'all put y'all stock into the wrong thing, man.
Yes.
You know. Okay, brother.
Ezekiel chapter 7 and verse 19. Start at verse 18. They shall also gird themselves with sackcloth, and horror shall cover them.
Yep.
And shame shall be upon all faces, and baldness upon all their heads.
Bad times. Warning.
You know,
That's right, bro.
that's what baldness goes into. When they speak about the ash on the forehead or baldness or sackcloth, when you hear those words, that means it's a grievous time, man. That's right.
Verse 19. They shall cast their silver in the streets, and their gold shall be removed. The silver and their gold shall not be able to deliver them in the day of the wrath of the Lord.
See? Now, it sounds irrational now because society still functions, but what would make a man or a woman drop and throw gold and silver out in the streets? You know? That's a famine, man. It ain't good for nothing. Gold is a tool to trade things, man. So it ain't nothing to trade. What you gonna do?
That's it.
It's no,
Gold shall not deliver in a day of wrath.
That's
that's
it.
right, man.
Yeah,
Even
money for your life.
yeah.
That's not a
How's it gonna get you out? Yeah, how's it gonna prosper you in salvation to get you out of here? When the dollar's crashing as it is anyway.
Can't pay YAHAWASHI to get on the chair.
Yeah.
Right.
You can't.
Right,
Hey,
man.
on that movie, Dead Presidents, when they robbed that bank, boy told him, he said, with this money, Reverend, you can buy your way into heaven.
You can buy it with it. So good. I'll fix it right there. The book of Genesis, chapter 47, verse 15. And when money failed in the land of Egypt and in the land of Canaan, all the Egyptians came unto Joseph and said, give us bread, for why should we die in thy presence? For the money faileth.
See? Money faileth, man. Why? Because the scriptures tell you that money is just a defense, man. That's all it is. It requires order and law for money to have utility. When you don't have those things, man, money ain't good for nothing, man.
Right.
You know, why does the scripture say he will make a man more precious than what? Gold. Is it because he got a bunch of paper, a bunch of money? No. Because widespread violence and death and destruction is going to be out here. That's why. You know, our stock value is getting ready to go up without our bank accounts having to go up. Right. See?
Scripture say riches profit not in the day of wrath.
That's right. Yeah.
This Proverbs 11 and 4.
You said that, brother.
Come. Go ahead. You get that.
Okay.
This Proverbs 11 and 4. Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivered from death.
That's right, man. Righteousness delivered from death, man. So if the spirit of the Lord just leaves you when all hell breaks loose, guess what, man? You don't have much money you got. Okay, all of these guys, Floyd Mayweather, LeBron James, you niggas are cooked, man. You have your consolation. All right. The Lord is not dealing with the Lord is here to make a statement. That's the deliverer his people, which are the downtrodden. You know, you read Isaiah 61, the gospel, it says, bind up the brokenhearted, man. You know? That's not you guys. Yeah, liberty to the captives, man. You niggas are not in the spirit of that you feel captive. You don't have problems with these rainbow niggas running up and down the street, man. You don't find this, you don't feel like you're in hell. You see? It's a mindset, man. You know?
And the Lord finna remind you what the Bible calls shame and trouble.
That's right.
We remind you yet this day in our captivity. Go ahead, bro.
That's the seed. Not going after gold. Obviously, that's the elect. How can you be blessed if you don't go after gold? Because Jacob as well believed that anything you can prosper with, or if you prosper with that, you're blessed. Right? But if you ain't went after that gold, right? It tells you that, you're going to save yourself. But this is Proverbs 23. Like you say, even with those that are rich, if you can't go buy food, which Bill Gates bought up all the land, how you going to sustain yourself?
Right.
So money really can't deliver you from anything from the people that has everything.
Yeah, that's right.
Right? You need food. If you rich, you like, I'm going to buy, and they say no, then you're going to starve.
Right.
Yeah, this Proverbs 23 and 6. Because I read 5, eat thou not the bread of him that had an even eye, because you said when the bread fell, right? there was Exodus. In Egypt, the bread fell, which bread is the what? A method of sustaining. So it tell you in Nehemiah 4 and 5, because of the thirst of the famine of the land, people mortgaged their houses. They even start selling their children and shit. Like it's just like, but they was like, after we did that, we had nothing else to sell and do, man. It says, neither desire thou his dainty meats. All right, for as he thinketh in his heart, so is he. So they're looking to control everybody through what? The MOTB.
Yep.
All right. And they want you to not go after this stablecoin, different things to what? Play right into their hand of that what?
Right.
Central yeah, that CBDC. Yes, brother.
Technocracy, man.
Technocracy.
That is the plan. Man.
That's the plan, brother.
It's all traps.
De-dollarization.
Yeah, so dollarization. It's all linked, man.
It's all traps.
Yeah,
You know, like the brother said, he got this trap set for this trap for another trap.
just another trap.
Trap for the trap.
Eat and drink, said he the D, but his heart is not with you. So whatever goods or whatever he's trying to get you to basically go into, all right, is all for the what? Promote his enterprise.
Right.
What's his enterprise? It's all about him.
Yeah.
Everybody's about Eden taught the whole world to be selfish as hell.
Yeah.
Just be about yourself, but come
Right.
join us too.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
He even said that, what's the quote? You will have nothing but be happy.
Yeah. That's
How you want me to join you and you tell me that shit? Look at
and that's some shit right there.
The spirit of the
that's crazy. Yeah, you can have all this.
Yeah, they
And
tell you
then have
things
nothing at the same time. You gotta
they convince you backwards things are profitable. There's nothing profitable about doing things backwards, man. You know? But he's convinced these people, man. That should have shook everybody when they said that. That came from the World Economic Forum.
Yes.
But what did these people do? They go, oh, that don't sound right. They went right back to work.
Yeah.
You know, you got to work 60 hours a week and you got to DoorDash to pay for that 500 scrap for the apartment, and there ain't no end in sight. They boldly telling you gonna own nothing.
Yeah.
You supposed to be riding out, man. You're not supposed to be working until you 95 years old, man. You know, can barely afford nothing.
This is verse 8 for the brother 23. The morsel which thou hast eaten shall thou vomit up and lose thy sweet words. That one.
Right. And that's going into what? Taking that MOTB, man. What are you going to lose? The scripture say, they that take it, the MOTB is going to receive a previous source. Says that in Revelation, the 16th chapter.
Yep.
And those sweet words is true, man.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That really is all you getting is a morsel. You take that charagma, you're gonna have a sense of security for about 30 seconds.
Yeah.
A sense of security.
A sense. You're not real security, but you're gonna feel like it for a second. You know, like that in Matthew 24, it says they would be like married and eating, married and giving in marriage. You're gonna have that spirit on you, but it ain't gonna be that long. You know, once that charagma gets rolled out, we pretty much out of here, brother. Yes, sir. You know, this shit's gonna move quick, man. You know,
This is sick. You know,
This Proverbs 20:17. The bread of deceit is sweet to a man, but afterwards his mouth shall be filled with gravel. So, like you say, why as a man eating it, right? After he's just gonna. And then you're fucking dead, man. You can't keep gravel. But that's just deceitful meat. You got it.
yeah.
It's terrible getting gravel standing in your mouth, man.
You mad as hell, boy.
You mad as hell, bro. Y'all got it out. My bad. You got it out. It's like that brother seems like sweet words.
I gotta keep going to that
You
gravel.
got it.
This is Proverbs 25:19. Confidence in an unfaithful man in time of trouble is like a broken tooth and a foot out of joint. You know, trusting in the
Yep.
Yeah, man.
That's why I tell you in Isaiah the 30th chapter, you know, for the trust of Egypt shall be your shame.
Yeah, that's right, man. And that's a lot of these people. They still trust. How many times a politician got to get there and lie to your ass, and then you still get up there and get excited, you know, MAGA and all this bullshit, man. You've been lied to. Every single political election cycle, you've been lied to, man. You still go out there excited. This time it's gonna happen. No, it ain't, man.
What,
You know?
Black Lives Matter, man.
Right.
Them dyke bitches somewhere partying up on your money, man.
Yeah.
It came and gone.
Yes,
What is
NAACP, where they at?
them in they said it was a 1%. What they call them? They got here marching and shit.
for not fucking around.
Yes.
Oh, it was like they said the 1%. It's Occupy Wall Street. Occupy them. Occupy.
Yeah.
They came and gone, but we find out through understanding because they always brought and paid for by George Soros, man. All this shit is a game.
Yeah. That's all it is, man. You know, but Esau's gonna do what he wanted to do at the end of the day, man.
Yes, sir.
He's not really asking. That's why the brother brought out in Psalm 55, his words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. See, it always sounds good on the surface, man. You know, it always sounds, it's always convenient, but really it's just a snare, man. You know?
I got some. Job 20 and verse 4 and 5. It says, knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short,
Right.
and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment.
That's right, man. So this all of this folly going on, all of this nonsense stuff, it's not sustainable, man. As a matter of fact, you shouldn't even need the scriptures to know this shit ain't sustainable, man. Okay? You got half the women walking around with herpes. You know, where is this going? That should be common sense, man. This shit is gonna fall, man. You know? Now we know for a fact it's gonna fall because the scriptures say it, but you should be able to look around and say, look, we gotta make some adjustments here, man. You know? Nobody wants to get married, you know. You know, the number one commercial on the Super Bowl, they selling dick pills because, you know, young men 20 years old and they rods don't work, man. Because all of the chemicals in the food, the water, everything you touch, man, it's all fucked up. You know, King David said in Psalms, this place is like the valley of the shadow of death, man. You know, a valley is already a low point. A shadow is a dark point. You know, that's what you got here, man. That's why we got to cry out when you get Ezekiel 9 and 4. It says those that are sighing and crying, man. You got to be sighing and crying out against this shit, man. You can't be on the fence, whatever, walking around like, you know. You gonna get spewed out in that day of evil, man. And it is on the way.
Just real quick, because that goes to show too that only the elect, right? Only that precious remnant know where true help comes from, and true healing comes from, and that's from YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI.
That's right.
You know, going back to what brothers was talking about not too long ago with the healing and the help. Only YAHAWASHI can bring that to the earth.
Right.
You know.
That's Ezekiel chapter 9, verse 4. And Yahweh said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. It says, which Jerusalem is a people, it's a place.
Yeah, so that mark is what? Wow, that's exempt. The one that are sighing and crying. That means it ain't enough to go, oh, that's messed up. You shouldn't do that. No, that's the wrong spirit, man. You got to be crying out against this thing, man. What did the Bible say if a man takes a woman in the field? What's the difference between whether or not she gets put to death or not? She cry out. Okay, if you don't cry out, nigga, you guilty. That's adultery. And the Lord's gonna fuck you up, man. You know, you can't be on the fence about this thing, man. That should vex you. That should vex a righteous man, man.
Right.
You know?
Right. That's a part of that getting at the why. It's laboring. Labor goes into suffering.
Yeah, that's right.
So we got that testimony like YAHAWASHI to be made exempt by that blood which goes into wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and to be passed over in these times.
That's right.
On our doorpost, which is our mind.
Yeah, that's right, man. Yeah, because we had to in Exodus, we had to put that door on that flood on the doorpost. But what was coming through? Death angels. All right.
Yes.
Brother was talking about that movie Final Destination, man. That's a humbling thing to know death is following your ass. If you ain't got something that exempts you, over you, man, that should terrify you, man.
Revelation 13 and 16, that's the other in the arcade.
Yeah, exactly. You gonna take it, man.
You either have, at the end of the day, you ultimately gonna either have one or the other.
That's right. That's like the wild of Karate. That's right, brother. That's right, brother. Keep going on that Ezekiel.
He's back in Ezekiel chapter 9. This is verse 5. It says, and to the others he said, those not sighing and crying, in mine hearing, go ye after them through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have you pity.
Yeah, see, this is why we warning you now, man. Because once the Lord sends that angel, it's a wrap. There ain't no pleading, ain't no negotiating, ain't no none of that, man. He said, let not your eyes spare, no pity. See, the doors of grace for repentance is now, but see, Jake didn't want to hear it, just like back in the day with Noah. all of a sudden, he's talking about rain. All of a sudden, they start feeling them drops coming down. You know, next thing you know, the flood is just tearing everything up, man. You know,
Or it's in the book of Matthew is saying, well, it shall be more tolerable for you to have to dwell in the land of Sodom and Gomorrah.
yeah,
You know?
that's right, man. Go ahead, bro. Thank you.
This is Psalms 37 to 37 to 38. It says, mark the perfect man, and behold the upright, for the end of that man is peace.
Yeah.
But the
Go ahead, bro.
but the transgressors shall be destroyed together, the end of the wicked shall be cut off.
And see, a lot of these women that's proud right now, they gonna mark me. They gonna say that's a perfect man right there. He's at peace when all hell's breaking loose. You gonna see what that's about, you know. You got Isaiah 4:1's gonna come into play, man. Right? You see, and when the scriptures say, you know, mark, that means basically just to what do you say? Put a sign on it, so you know the difference between this or that, you know. And so the Lord's gonna mark his men for safety, and these women gonna be marking them because it ain't gonna really be no men out here. Well,
And because the scripture said what the just shall live by faith.
Yep.
You know, so that spirit of what wisdom, knowledge, understanding from Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, it's gonna be made manifest because what everybody's gonna know that what prophets have been among you.
that's right.
Right.
You know?
That was
Back in it's in Isaiah 3. It's right before Isaiah 4:1. This is verse 25. It says, "Thy men shall fall by the sword, and thy mighty in the war." So right before Isaiah 4:1, you got mass death of men. There's going to be a shortage.
Right.
Women going to be in somewhat in their right mind because they're going to have all this infrastructure backing them up and their haughtiness. It says, "And her gates shall lament and mourn, and she being desolate shall sit upon the ground." Then the next verse it says, "And in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, We will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach."
That's right, man. There's more than one way to increase the value of something. You know, when you make something rare, and the way we're gonna be made rare, just a bunch of men are gonna die, man. They're gonna bitch up, they're gonna cry, they're gonna get shipped off the war, they're gonna die in famine. Okay, they're gonna get fucked up by wild beasts out here. They're gonna kill each other, you know, and then our value is gonna go up immediately.
That's right.
You know,
It says this, Isaiah 32:2. It says, "And a man shall be as a hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land."
man,
Man's gonna be a hiding place.
yeah, that's how dry it's gonna be out here, man. You know, she gonna be willing to do something strange for a packet of ketchup, man. You know, she ain't seen water, she ain't had food, she stank. You know, and all we got to do is stay the course, man. We might be feeling like we're suffering now, but we just got to stay the course, man. The Lord's gonna reverse this thing. You know,
Just talking about.
Trying to see the cat. We
Just let it let it get.
I go.
Single on it.
Isaiah. It's Isaiah 13 and 12. It says, "And I will make a man, not just any man, more precious than fine gold, even a man than a golden wedge of Ophir."
Yeah, that's right, man. That gold from Ophir, that was that fresh gold. Pure that King Solomon was getting it on his voyage. He believed through that strait, you know. And then why is the scriptures referring to it as that? Because men are going to be rare. Real men are going to be rare. Like it says, men will be as women. That's Jeremiah. So even they may have a rod between their legs, but they're going to be acting like women. You know, real men are going to be basically
now.
Yeah, real men are going to be extremely scarce, man. You know, that's in 2 Ezra 16 as well. You know, these bridegrooms, they're going to be mourning because of their husbands are going to be shipped off the war, man. They ain't going to know what's going on. And a woman, she don't know nothing, man.
Right.
All of this boss babes energy, this is all stuff you can have inside of air conditioning at a corporate job somewhere. That's where a woman can talk shit.
You can say that when nothing ain't going on.
Yeah, exactly.
Even like a lot of Jakes, they can say they're a bad motherfucker till you go to war, till shit start happening.
That's right, man.
But I pray that the Lord even put us in even more Conan like state, man.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm talking about real cold. We're gonna be real cold with these bitches out here, man. Oh, look at the little pretty bitch. She gonna step clean over, man.
Yep.
Keep on going. You know?
That's right.
Even with our family members, like the one you don't listen, you don't hearken, you don't. But when shit happening, you gonna want answers. You're gonna be cold with you too.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
You know?
Some gonna plead to the roof on no.
Yeah, ain't nothing to talk about. You know, when shit start really happening out here, it's nothing to talk about. We've been out, the Lord didn't put us out here on the highways and byways, you know, to warn you before. What's the warning when it's going down? It ain't no more warning.
Yep.
You know, because even on the walls of the city, the watchmen used to be up there. They used to blow the horn, the trumpets, and then as it's so long, when the enemy still is proceeding to come, the warning stops. Now it's a green light. It's on.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's what the Lord that's the state the Lord gonna have us at. When the green light happens, the Lord's gonna take his men off these highways and byways. You know?
Yep. You out of there.
Like I remember I always make the joke, I'm a why. All right, look, we're gonna be in the midst of all this hell running down the street. Yeah, get Isaiah 52. Yeah, turn the corner. Turn the corner. Talking, running with you niggas trying to teach you while we running, man.
Oh.
Yeah, back that off the precept of John 10 and 10.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Trying to talk to you niggas, man.
And when the test starts, the teachers apply.
Yeah.
That's
right. That's right. Beautiful.
You know, hey, you look up and trying to look at something, they gonna even be in the like they head on.
Yeah.
It's like it's no eye contact. You look at your partner next to you, he just a deep thought, like, is it C?
Yeah.
Is it D?
Yeah.
Like
Both hit their shrug.
everybody is quiet as hell. So when the
Yeah.
test start, the teachers is quiet.
Yeah, and niggas
That's
ain't
it.
gonna better use Chat GPT either.
Right.
No phones allowed.
Yeah. No phones allowed.
Yes, man, just the pencil and the paper.
Yeah. Show your work too.
Number 2.
Yes.
Man, show your work. Okay, that's show your work.
That's why scripture say,
Show your face.
tongue cleave to the root of our mouth. They
Right.
talking
Yeah.
over with.
Man,
That's over with.
doors of mercy closing.
It's the time. This the one.
They not listening. We like a lovely song, but you know, they don't really want to hear it. He like the beat, but he don't like the lyrics. No,
Right.
you gotta like the whole thing, man.
That
That ain't enough. You gotta dance.
He said we have piped under you. They're not dance, man. This is a song of songs that we're saying. You supposed to be grooving, man.
Right.
The new song.
You supposed to, like you niggas do the what the dance them niggas do down there,
Look up. I mean, a trip out.
the tripping out.
Trip out.
You supposed to be doing all that shit, man.
Yeah.
Trip out dance, all that shit. But you niggas not dancing to the tunes of the Most High beat.
Yeah.
We on what the radio station here? We on Q93 FM. You niggas on AM with Daddy.
Right.
That's all you do.
Yeah. Straight that.
Both Brother Johnson selling trailers on 556 Main Street. You niggas on that channel when the niggas is giving commercials all day, man. We on a whole another frequency than you niggas, man.
Right.
Trying to get you to turn the channel, brother. But you don't want to hearken.
Right.
So with that being said, hey, it's the hell with you, man.
Right. Yeah, the Lord don't want you, man.
Right.
Romans 11 it said, and the rest were blinded. What does that mean? I mean, the Lord said everything out in the open, but y'all just couldn't get it. He said he actively blinded y'all, man.
They say only the election have
Election never obtained it, man. That should be humbling, man.
Right.
Because some brothers had it at one point and lost it.
Yes.
You know? So how much more that, you know, the rest of y'all, man. You know?
Just to back up, you know, how the men of the Lord, you know, ain't gonna be really speaking in that day. Like it's gonna be me and this brother were just talking about on the other side. It says there's some that'll come in at the last moment. That's like if you already have heard the truth and you got to camp around you, that doesn't apply to you. You're cooked. You're gonna die a horrific death. That's more for somebody you just run across during Jacob's trouble and the spirit's on you to tell them.
Right.
And that's it. But the only answer, you know, the men of the Lord are gonna have for you in that day is as it's about to say in Jeremiah 15. I'm gonna start at verse 1. Then said Yahawah unto me, though Moses and Samuel stood before me, yet my mind could not be toward this people. Cast them out of my sight, let them go forth. Yet the prophets in the past you didn't listen to and got judged. got the prophets right now. The majority of you aren't listening to and are about to get judged.
That's right, man.
Right.
And it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth? Then shalt thou tell them, thus saith Yahawah, such as are for death to death, and such as are for the sword to the sword, and such as are for the famine to the famine.
And a lot of you gonna be appointed to these fashions of death, man.
Yep.
Some of you gonna die in the FEMA camps. Some of you gonna die by the sword. A lot of you gonna just pine away, starve to death. A lot of you gonna be tortured to death in these FEMA camps, man.
Yeah.
A lot of you gonna get caught out here by packs of dogs, hungry dogs, man.
Yes.
You gonna turn that corner, that book sack, and that pit bull.
Yeah.
It's gonna look at you. You gonna look at it.
Yeah.
And you gonna try to run.
Yeah.
You gonna be weak.
Yep.
You ain't had the orange juice to get your insulin up. You running, and that pit bull is gonna get on your back, man. You gonna get eaten alive.
Yep.
Because the Lord gonna put a spirit on the wild ones in that time.
They gonna watch you. They can't eat you.
It's about to say that.
The Lord gonna have in that day. The Lord gonna have you with them shoes that's leaning, trying to run. You know, and you gonna slip. You know.
Sprained ankle.
That's on street fight. That's how you niggas gonna die.
Niggas gonna be on skates. Like.
Yeah, and them dogs is gonna be eating you alive, man. A lot of you gonna be taken out like that.
Yeah.
No?
Some of them
Yes.
are already looking like beat up shit by the characters.
That too, man. Niggas out there showing their nipples. Inflamed nipples on the video.
Lactate coke.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You didn't have bears on the loose down here in Baton Rouge.
Coyote.
Been
That's
a
cool.
bear sightings, just
Black bear.
black bears.
Bitches, how is that damn tripod, man?
Yeah.
Get the back of that bitch, man. One of you niggas out here in BR Baton Rouge ready for that, man?
Yeah.
Which one of you niggas ready fucking head of the bear? This big.
Yeah. Bears, they can outrun you, they can climb trees, and they can swim.
Yeah. And they, yeah.
They got better nose than a dog.
A bear's a Navy SEAL, man.
One swipe of these right here.
Yeah.
One swipe of these get your mind right.
Yep.
Exactly.
Real.
One of these.
Don't get you this system will.
Yeah, that's right.
That's all. Knowing you're gonna be
They
made.
go up a tree, they coming up.
Bring it on.
And such as are for the captivity to the captivity.
Some of you gonna be a part of the Vietnam concentration camps, man.
Verse 3.
And what they call them, it's gonna be a lot of y'all last stop, them FEMA camps, man.
Yeah.
Them immigration camps, which are just detention centers.
Yeah. Yes.
See you niggas now, it's on the gate. Hey, mister. You know it again. You niggas is gonna be in there. You gonna be in there with Klansmen, gang members, all type of shit you gonna be in there with, man. Neo-Nazis. You just gonna be in there with a bunch of niggas, man.
Booty warriors.
Yeah. And they gonna be right over there on the other side just doing this all day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you know this. What is it?
No.
Yeah.
You might have a
Be headed.
you might have a guillotine on Wi-Fi, man.
Yeah.
That's right.
Was getting forced in.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wi-Fi guillotine,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
You know?
Apostle Paul was going into it saying, look, there's no more need for the human to come in and pull that legend out. AI.
Yeah.
AI.
Yeah.
AI's replacing executioner too.
They ain't gonna age.
And that robot, well, I put on in the chat, that robot called Jake, you gonna kill a lot of you niggas, man. You see how you're playing with Jake?
Yeah.
Come up. What's up, homeboy? Put your hands.
Yeah. Got the power.
Nice blinking chain in the shirt.
Yeah.
There's a whole Edomite
Yeah.
making
Make
that
it-
everybody fuck with mark you niggas, man.
They had a movie called Chappie where these
Yeah, not robot named Jake. He this shit.
they had a that was in a movie. They had a movie called Chappie where some thugs kidnapped a government robot and taught it, slang, and the robot had chains on and was walking around doing that.
The robot got on Nike OG dunks, man, and walking around on you niggas in the hood. Y'all just you see about 17 teeth. Half the other ones missing. You niggas just smiling.
Yeah.
He fucking with playing with you. But that's gonna be a lot of you niggas get killed with them robots, man.
Yep.
Boston Dynamics is making this shit. They're perfecting them robots to kill, man.
Yeah.
You know, they don't show they only show us on the public. They advertise the low level shit. They got all of the advanced shit. They ain't show you.
They showing that shit. But
They got it.
But they've been slowly like Boston Dynamics at one time showed you all the robots learning how to walk, they balance. Now these motherfuckers running, dodging shit, flipping, jumping.
They got some videos going.
Shit.
Robots running in the desert shooting gigs.
What's up, though, Mama? It's a robot hollering at chicks and shit. And the motherfucker named Jake. Show me they ain't eat, man.
Should have took camera.
Turn it up. He hollering at her too, man.
Show the camera.
You got that goddess realness, baby. He said it's making weak.
That's Jake. That's Jake.
Can't see it.
You a work of art, baby girl. Beautiful face.
Like
Nigga said you got a beautiful face, hanging body.
I'm up, boy.
You know?
What's going down?
Yeah.
But what's gonna happen when you put a fucking AR in that motherfucking hand, man?
Yeah. You ain't gonna miss.
This nigga gonna kill with precision.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's gonna clear the whole beach out.
Oh, the beach.
He's gonna have a perfect
block,
reload.
Oh, the real. He gonna be the reload.
I can't be fucking up with the reload. Nah, he ain't gonna fuck the
He
reload.
gonna fuck up.
Automatic.
And they bulletproof at that. Case.
Yeah, see?
This nigga gonna know the right coordinates to shoot and every damn thing, man.
Yep. That's it.
Ain't but nigga, you heard me? That robot tripping. That robot ain't tripping.
I know he's supposed to do.
Damn, Dick.
Damn, dick. My cheek.
Yeah. He gonna make them motherfucker come play the block, man.
And he holding a gun. Stop.
They mocking you niggas with that shit, man.
Yeah, I'm mocking you, man. But they gonna send some robots from the hood.
Oh yeah.
You know,
That's the first place
let
they
these niggas out.
They got robot. This shit ain't got so scary. They got, cause shit don't need all you niggas in HVAC. I seen robots fixing electricity on the computer. They in the truck drove there by itself, and the robot is on the pole. How them niggas be with them things like this? You put the shit in the pole, on the pole.
yeah,
the robot
yeah.
up that bitch, leaning,
Kill that bitch.
fixing shit, taking shit out the tool bag, fixing the shit on the pole. It's no need for you. I seen robots doing roofing now. There's no need for you niggas, man.
Get it done quickly.
Migo, you up there? Got all them fucking shingles. Nigga carrying the shingles up the ladder.
Yeah.
He's on the roof with them bitches. There ain't no need for that shit no more. The robot's gonna do that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucked up, huh? That fucking robot took my job.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Fuck.
That's it fucked up, man. You fuckers.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right.
Robot ain't got to worry about the heat. You know, it's hot. You ain't got to worry about the robot getting hot coming down off that,
A lot of them
top of that roof to get the water.
A lot of them snipers that be having to wait there for a long time. Robot ain't gonna have no problem with that. It's gonna be solid still for about 2 days. Wait for
Wait for you niggas. Clip. The fucking eyes gonna be lit. What that? It's a movie with a doll or something had them eyes watching shit. I forgot that. You know what I mean? It's a doll. That bitch like this. It's a monkey or some shit. It's a monkey. I forgot, man. But that's how it's gonna be. You gonna catch you niggas walking, hungry, lock in on your ass, man. But he gonna put them all these buildings and these downtowns. You gonna get on them roofs, man.
Yeah. Right.
Count this up, man. Okay, slide.
Verse 3. And I will appoint over them 4 kinds, saith Yahawah, the sword to slay, and the dogs to tear, and the fowls of the heaven, and the beasts of the earth to devour and destroy.
Yeah, I call that the
Yes.
I call that the draw 4 precept, man. A lot of y'all gonna get hit with the draw 4. You know, all 4 of those, the dog can tear y'all. Some of y'all gonna catch all 4 judgments, man.
You're
You're gonna get starving. You know, you're gonna get ripped up by beasts and the missiles.
And live to get the mission.
Yeah. All of it. Cause see, the Lord is pissed off, man. You know, y'all think because he's hiding his face that shit is sweet. No, the Lord is infuriated with a lot of you. A lot of you have been reserved for judgment.
Especially you rap niggas too.
Yeah.
You know, remember what it was 2 years ago? The Lord just went on a killing spree. Like every week a rap nigga.
Yeah.
died, man.
Yep.
Young Dolph, King Von, Juice by all these niggas. Some niggas you don't even know. The Lord hates you rappers, man.
Yeah, Dipsy Bustle.
Yeah, that nigga too, man.
XX.
Yeah, I can't. That nigga voices get on my nerve, man. He cool, but the nigga voices just annoying. You know, this other nigga, what his name is? The nigga with the long neck, he got killed in California.
Oh, the PNC or some shit.
Yeah,
Like
P&B Rock.
that got killed at the Waffle House.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Young Greatness. That nigga.
Dang, I forgot.
What these fucking names, man? Hey, but the Lord hate you. Lord hate you, rap niggas. Lord hate all you 2/3, man. To be technical, you know. You Edomites, the Lord hates you too. We can't not forget that. You know, and like I say, the Lord's gonna minister his fury on you too in that day. With these tools, because Esau has done more than according to Psalm the 17th chapter, around the 14th verse. The Lord gonna use he as a whooping stick to whoop your ass one final last time before the kingdom, man.
That's right.
You know.
Right.
Go ahead, Al.
This is Ezekiel chapter 7 and verse 25. Destruction cometh, and they shall seek peace, and there shall be none.
Yeah, because it's gonna come suddenly, man. A lot of these women, they gonna fall out soon as the Wi-Fi go out. Let alone the power go out.
Cool.
Out of there. Completely out of their mind. Some people gonna go off their meds. People gonna take insulin.
It's gonna be
It's
wild.
gonna get bad within the same day, man.
They're gonna be hot, funky, like the brother said earlier. No Kotex.
Yep.
You know,
Try to be your medication.
none of that shit, man.
Yep.
It's gonna be hell out here, man.
Hey.
Hey, a lot of you niggas get caught up in all the makeup and the eyelashes and the big ass baby bangs or what the fuck. Imagine it's hot right now. Imagine this Jacob Trouble. They gonna look like throw up out here, man.
Yeah, they gonna smell like it too.
Yeah, these bitches gonna be toe up.
Hey, it says China deploys robot dogs doing military exercises with Cambodia. And look at that, look at that fire coming out that assault rifle.
See?
Hey, if he can do it on a plantation, one Edomite and a taskmaster will pray to two, have a whole plantation. What you think a robot gonna do when he gonna come to Sherwood, man? Or Scotlandville?
Yeah.
One robot can get order around that bitch, man.
Bodies on bodies.
I'm gonna shoot the robot. Nobody, you just gonna shoot metal. That motherfucker is gonna look at you, man. You niggas, you not ready for what this devil he's ready to pull out his fucking back pocket, man. That's his second time. Get your ass up the street, man. Pigs be looking for something down here.
This is Ezekiel chapter 7 and verse 26. Mischief shall come upon mischief, and rumor shall be upon rumor. Then shall they seek a vision of the prophet, and the law shall perish from the priest, and the counsel from the ancients.
Yeah, right, man. The law is gonna perish from the priest. What does that mean? As things start getting bad, you're gonna have questions. Why the road closed? Why the gas station line around the corner? Why the power out? You're gonna start looking for answers in that day, man.
Ain't gonna be nothing.
The scriptures say the law gonna perish from the priests. And that means we ain't gonna be out here. We ain't gonna be like the brother said earlier. We ain't doing no breakdown on the run, man.
On the run.
Okay? Scriptures say work out your own salvation.
Hey,
That's exactly what I'm gonna tell you.
We're gonna be running like BG, and then when they turn that corner on that hot boy.
Yeah.
But we on fire.
Yeah, we on fire. And we're gonna be running with you niggas. Get the scripture right here. No, yeah, them days over with, man. This is, and you can see it. These are last days of us being on the block, man.
Yes, right.
The devil finna turn off YouTube. He's finna he's finna start ministering. Cause you said it earlier, something about Trump coming after the people that talking about
Speaking against white supremacy.
speaking against white supremacy. Yeah, you spoke about it.
Yep.
What that's aimed for us, man.
Yes.
That's right there. Right.
Right?
That's that crafty that policies that he does, man.
Dang, 825.
See?
Imagine that day when he passed it, he'll be out here smiling with the paddy wagon waiting for us.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Wait.
As soon as they bring it out, turn on the camera, go get them, guys.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's why I tell brother, sometimes that's why I like Campbell, what time it was, shit.
Yeah.
I come out here early.
It's over.
I spin the block a couple times. He might got the paddy wagon wait,
Right.
But don't even come out here. They got 47 cops out here, man.
Shit, even on the job. He come get your ass off the job.
That too.
Yeah.
This man
They thought it was just Northern Kingdom that was looking over their shoulder.
He was
But
running.
eventually, he gonna start grabbing up niggas too, man.
Yeah. Man, them Northern King, you just do this. Woo! Them niggas.
Yeah.
Go.
You be running this shit.
Somebody know the kingdoms is.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
It's just
They
This
look
is
like
what happened. That's Jake. That's what the Southern kid too.
Yeah. He taking that law enforcement shit to the extreme, man.
Yeah, right.
Then he gonna give him the power to actually openly kill and get all that, because that's what that other shit was about. He talking about if a cop has a good record and he gets into a shooting, he's gonna just wipe it clean. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what he called it some
qualified
Ice
immunity.
can legal force now.
That's it.
That qualified immunity, that's going to embolden them.
Yeah.
What that basically means is they can get away with it.
No consequence.
You know, he said he gonna get the judge on their side. They gonna wipe their record. You know, he said they gonna get them legal counsel, all of that stuff. They kill somebody by accident. Well, he said if they determine that it's lawful, then the cop is gonna be able to get off with it. So what does that mean? You know, all of these covert KKK members in these cities, they gonna be super emboldened, man. They some of the most homemade white people you can meet, man. Them so-called supremacists. Man.
Hey, cause they did a little small survey down here, just in East Baton Rouge and Baton Rouge as a whole. They said most of the cops down here come from Denham Springs, the home of David Duke and the Ku Klux Klan, man.
Right.
And they take them same white boys that hate niggas, openly hate niggas over there, and then put them over here in the hood with you. What you think gonna happen, man?
You already know.
Beat them up.
They tried to say
Beat them from Croc Spring.
Yeah.
Hate Jake.
like they said.
Hate Jake.
They said in that movie Sinners. I don't know if y'all saw it, but he looked at the Edomite. He say the Klan don't exist no more.
Yeah, Sinners.
Yeah, Sinners. He tried to act like the Klan don't exist. Like no, they exist.
Yeah,
They just integrated.
Yeah,
They looked at him like,
Judges.
They put on uniforms now.
yeah.
Uniform.
They doctors.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, they went corporate. They went in the middle. Like even when you started studying the Klan and the Minutemen and the militias, they started going into the U.S. military too to learn tactical skills, man.
Yeah.
Now I have one.
No, you want me to bring them to them, brother?
Yeah, you can check and see what's going on.
Right now, they openly just starting white-only towns.
Yeah, in Arkansas.
Yeah.
You know about that, right?
So now,
Yeah.
No, you gotta know about that. They have segregated a part of Baton Rouge called St. George.
right.
Like,
Yeah.
I told him, that's the spirit, brother. I told him that yesterday.
I ain't
In
know
the
about
city.
that. Yeah,
Hey,
that's wild.
It's like this is Baton Rouge, this big circle, and in the middle of this circle, they say no, this is not Baton Rouge, this is St. George. Within the city, it's all white.
I think it got it on zip code.
Yes,
They got
Oh, for real?
own everything,
708.
own police force and everything.
Damn. How you feel like, bro?
I told him that.
Hey,
Told him yesterday.
I ain't know that.
Basically, this for Edomites only. Baton Rouge for y'all niggas.
Yeah, okay. Yes. They know Esau know what's coming, man.
Yep.
A lot of these judges, they be in the meetings. A lot of them went to the World Economic Forum. They may not have been the speaker, but they sat in there. They know what's coming.
What the fuck you? We blocks away from the state capitol. What you think they going to the economic forum too?
Oh yeah, they know.
What his name? The governor, Landry. Yeah, he's a puppy dog for Trump, man.
Yeah.
That dude love Trump.
Yeah.
And Ryan DeSantis, them dudes, that's the rock roller, that's the pit bull. It's Trump like this.
Yeah, in the middle of it.
They love it. Man.
Yeah.
I think he even put what you put there in New York.
The black Jake.
No, not Jake.
Not Jake.
The white boy. Ruby.
Mark Rubio.
What am I saying?
I got. Man, I'm I got 7. They just got 7.
You know?
Yeah. And then you got Edomites over there with the guy over there, and the governor over there in California, Newsom, Gavin Newsom. He talked mad shit to toward Trump. Like basically, what you doing out here? You trying to set yourself up to be a dictator. With the LA had the riots going on, the civil war, unrest going on a couple weeks ago.
Right.
And he trying to set yourself up to be this dictator to supersede power and bring in martial law.
Yeah.
And going back to that song that we were talking about, making that exposing what's going on.
Yeah. Cause see, they own people. Jake don't want to hear from us. They got to hear from the white man. Got to be on television with the suit and tie on.
Right.
Then all of a sudden they'll believe it. But it's at the point now they're bringing it out, and Jake is still getting hard headed, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you asked for this, man.
Yes.
You know, When that death angel come down, it ain't gonna be no negotiating. You said earlier.
God.
It's Amos 3:6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid? And shall there be evil in the city and the Lord Yahweh had not done it?
He wants that.
You hear a trumpet, man. That should be at least should get your attention. You really should be afraid when you hear the trumpet because they don't just blow the trumpet for no reason. Right? The trumpet is blown when there's some kind of danger has been started. You know, that's what the watchmen are there for. The watchmen are there. Okay, we see something, then they blow the trumpet. That alerts the city to what's going on, man. And that's supposed to be protocols. You know, when you hear the trumpet blown. You know, but Jake, he just walking around. You know, like the building ain't on fire, man.
Yeah.
You know,
The scripture says, Sirach 5:7, make no terror to turn to the Lord. Because in security, you're going to be destroyed.
yeah.
Whatever security is left here, if there is security, where there isn't, we know that. But it's just a fabrication.
Yeah.
Just so is the MOTV. It's just a fabrication. Technology means fabricated doctrine.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're really going to take that, put it inside your body and be destroyed?
Right.
You got it, bro.
And that's how he gets down. He gives you that false sense of security, just like the serpent did in the garden. He said, "Thou shalt not surely die."
Right.
He convinced Eve it's okay. You're secure. You're okay. It's fine. But no, you're not, man. You went directly against YAHAWASHI and YAHAWASHI. You think you just gonna walk off? There ain't gonna be no consequences, man.
What I've been looking at, he been doing too. He been getting a lot of these influencers. I think that AMP dudes.
Oh yeah.
What his name is?
Yeah.
Yeah, he been getting all them to start to get into that tech and streaming shit too. That's all. That's all. You know that Aiden Roth dude, he's a straight gutter rat. He really the head honcho of that shit. He got them little niggas, them little group of niggas under him. You know, not him. Aiden Ross and that.
He's on.
Yeah, he getting them dudes all pushing that Twitch and the other nigga I am Speed. Them dudes all set up for the youth, whether black or white, to take that chip, man. And I've been watching how they've been slowly putting in technology in the size of that shit in.
Yeah.
But they really want the youth, man.
Yeah.
They want that, and that's what the C-19. The C-19 was to really destroy all of the old baby boomers. To wipe it all out.
Yeah.
Now you got our moms and us, and you got the ones that come after. They really want that part.
Yeah. Oh, the RFK guy. He said it, man.
Yeah.
RFK Junior. He said it, man. He said he's gonna go for the largest advertising campaign for wearables this year.
Yes.
Within the next year. How do you think they're gonna do it? Through niggas like Kyson that, Twitch streamers. You know, why is he doing it about wearables, man? What's a wearable?
Yeah.
See, Jake don't ask them kind of questions, man. You know, they just read the news and just go on by the. First of all, he don't even read. He just watch the headlines.
Go with shit, man.
Got no attention span. Through.
Judah just go.
Leave every word.
Yeah,
Judah just go with trends, man. That's one thing about you niggas. You go with trends.
Right.
If a nigga wearing Jordan today, they be wearing. Everybody start wearing Vans. Everybody start wearing Vans tomorrow. That's you niggas just go with trends.
Yep.
Same thing for them niggas down in New Orleans. You all about trends. Y'all don't know nothing about nothing. You just be talking at the side of your fucking necks, man. But when they come with this technology, you're just gonna fall in line because white man say do it. The doctor, the guy with the guy that's over the hospital with the white uniform, he said do it.
Yeah.
You got to do it.
Yep. That's right.
That's how my aunt in the was.
Yeah.
Because so and so said on the TV to take it, I'm taking it. It's like this nigga's crazy.
Right.
Always date.
It's always there.
Yeah.
That's how my mom, Roman, they said this.
So I said, you brothers out there, you got family members you love. Hey, man, just get your tears in early, man.
Get them out the way.
Get them out the way right now, because it's gonna. If you wrapped up with your family, you're gonna get your heart broken.
Yeah. For facts, man.
Hey, man, get your tears in now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Moms and everything.
Yeah, they're not gonna listen. Huh?
That'll be the main ones give you up.
That's why the Lord challenged him and Luke, and he wanted to go bury his family. He wanted to say, "Follow me." He wanted to go bury. He was harsh with him. He said, "Let the dead bury the dead, man." Before he even picked up the cross to do it, because you gotta be cut off from this thing first.
Right.
That's required of us.
Yeah, back in the elder about Judah running trends. This Proverbs 14:15. The simple believeth every word, but the prudent man looketh well to his going.
Right, man. But prudent goes into wisdom. you know. And so a wise man, he's gonna look at things, he's gonna analyze things. He's not just gonna hear a talking point, you know. He's gonna have questions behind it. You know, how does this work? Where is this going?
So like,
Yeah.
So you start breaking it down. Like,
Okay.
so you get people start breaking it down.
Okay. Okay.
You know, I just thought about what you.
The water, brother.
Well, I had about not Salaki. I meant to cut you off.
No, you good, brother.
Yeah.
Get y'all that.
Yeah, real quick.
Okay.
So Rock 8 and 55. I'm sorry, 2nd Ezra chapter 8 and 55. It says, and therefore ask thou no more questions concerning the multitude of them that perish. The Lord don't want to hear that shit about you. So the fake mom, you know.
Yeah. If your mother wasn't in the truth, helping you, setting up, doing this and that, then she's not really your mother through the spirit. You know, and that's hard for a lot of jakes to get their head around, man. A lot of jakes are mama's boys, man. I've already mourned my mother, man. You know, she's always been cool, but hey, I told her she don't believe. You know, I'm gonna go see her tonight. I mean, she gonna be looking at her. She gonna, all right, you know, because you too emotionally attached to this thing. That's living in your spirit, man. A lot of family members are gonna be living for brothers. Remember Lot's wife, man. See, Lot didn't have that living in his spirit. His wife had that living. She had fond memories of what was going on. He wasn't all bad, that kind of spirit. You know, you highlights.
when you look into that word, long,
All right.
Get ready for slavery.
Nice Jordan.
Boy, they gotta get ready for slavery. Salaki.
you gotta look into that word, look back. And she was in a deep emotional state for that place, man.
Yeah. Yep. The Lord hates that shit, man. Because didn't the Lord carefully spy out Sodom and Gomorrah? Didn't he say if there's what 10 righteous in there, I give it say? So the Lord did all that scanning and sent 2 angels down there only for this motherfucker to come back and be like, well, I don't think it was that bad, Lord. No, man. This place is wicked, man. And if you still got that attachment, that leaven in you, the Lord's gonna fuck you out of this thing, man. You know, Scripture say, examine yourself whether or not you be in the faith. You know, don't be doing all that going through the motion. You know, this is a fight, man. You know,
Attachment is the root of suffering, brother.
right? Yeah,
A lot of J's gonna suffer because they're attached to something, someone.
Yep.
That letting go is the, sometimes that's the greatest thing you can do, man.
Harder letting go.
Brother said, get your tears out of the way.
That's right.
You might won't do that now.
Should have been did.
The later it get, the harder it get, right?
Yeah,
like
exactly.
the more you attach, the more suffering you're gonna go through. Like, man, if I could just say you ain't saved, Jake.
Yeah. Right.
Right? If there's
you ain't even saved yet.
when there's past and the summer is ended and we're not saved.
Yeah.
Well, who's the we? Jeremiah talking about what the man in the middle of the Lord. So as time progresses, we still not saved yet, but what? We working towards the salvation, man.
That's right.
We gotta get saved before anybody we love or think about love. Like you said, they're the first fruits.
Yeah.
That's why I say no man warrant entangling with the cares of this life. So you get entangled in some shit. Just think about a piece of thread. You tangled in that shit. It's hard for you to get out of there, so therefore you already through.
Yoke, yo.
Right. Right.
Then you get entangled so much where you trying to get yourself out, you fatigue yourself.
Yeah.
You know?
Finish it out.
Yeah, like you said, quicksand. You said the word I heard him. He said the word quicksand. Not quicksand is. By the time you notice you're in quicksand, it's too late.
Yeah.
And the more you fight, guess what? The more you sink. You know,
Yep.
you gotta catch the shit before it even get there, man.
Right. Right. Yeah. You might fall in there trying to help somebody else. You're too close to the
That
damn
too.
quicksand.
You gotta come to the realization, man. My people ain't gonna get it, man.
Yep.
I want for you to rock.
Hold on. Let's finish it out. Verse 56 through 58, I'm gonna read it all the way through. It says, for when they had taken liberty, they despised the Most High, thought scorn of his law, and forsook his ways. Moreover, they have trodden down his righteousness, and said in their heart, there is no power. Yea, and that knowing they must die.
Man, must. So you got to realize when you be trying to go do too much, you're in a rebellious spirit. Because if the Lord commissions somebody to die, who are you? You know, you can't get emotional, man.
So interesting.
Yeah.
Love Israel
More than me.
Yeah.
you doing?
Right. What did he say about Ezekiel's wife, man? He was hurt.
Yeah.
Said, get your ass back out there.
Yeah.
Work, man.
Yeah.
You know? That
They
that's
told them, look, they don't listen to me. I know they ain't gonna listen to you. Take your ass out there anyway.
it's right, man. See?
Go ahead, bro.
This Sirach 29:20. It says, help thy neighbor according to thy power, and beware that thou thyself fall not into the same. Man. So as we helping, whatever we doing, and if Jake just going and going, because your neighbor can be, obviously that go to your brother first and foremost, but even to a loved one. If they just airing off, you gotta let that go ahead and make. It's gonna be hard, but if you fall into that same with helping them and y'all both perish, then that's on you.
Yeah, that's really you coming to grips with accepting reality.
Accepting
These,
what it is.
these people are part of the beast system, or what? They hate YAHAWASHI. No,
Yeah, bro.
ain't no in between with the Lord.
That's why the Lord wrote it. He said it. Those that are forsaking wives, husbands, lands, houses.
Matthew 19.
They forsake those things for me. I'm gonna give them. I'm gonna 10x that for you.
100 times for
100 fold.
Hundredfold.
Box.
Be not unequally yoked with unbelievers.
Yeah. Why did the Lord say that? Because He know we still flesh and we want things, but hey, look, these priorities, man.
Right. Yeah.
That's all.
Okay, that's fine. That's you, Frank, as I was last one.
This is Jeremiah chapter 11 and verse 14. Therefore, pray not thou for this people, neither lift up a cry or prayer for them.
Yes.
For I will not hear them in the time that they cry unto me for their trouble.
That's right. So what are you praying for them for? If the Lord say I'm not gonna hear the prayer,
You ain't
right? What do you think you're gonna do? Like they say, we say Jesus can't save you, so I don't try. You gotta lock in, man. The Lord is gonna save who He's gonna save, and He's gonna destroy who He's gonna destroy, man. You gotta be okay with that at the end of the day.
Family members and friends too.
Yeah, that's right.
Can't be a respected person, man. Nigga wicked is nigga wicked, man.
As you said, worry about those that clearly taught that law, not those that were sinning and what they was doing.
Yeah, and I
You
reached out my hand.
worry more about who gonna get saved than who the fuck I'm gonna put to death.
Right.
Yeah.
You might
And then you got the exception too, because you got friends of the prophets in different professions, helps. The Lord gonna come through with them too. And be merciful in the day of his wrath, the day of Jacob's trouble. But for the bulk of these people, man, they're gonna die. I say all the time, you walk in the Walmart, man, half the Walmart gonna die. Man.
If not the whole one. I accept you.
You think about this, and like they said in the Lion King, everything the light touches, everything we literally see, the Lord gonna melt all of the shit. Yeah, not just people, everything. Everything is gone. Except the elect.
The brother was reading that second Ezra, the 8th chapter. Like when you start at 50 and 51, the Lord told Ezra to understand this thou for yourself. Understand this for you. You gotta worry about you getting up out of this. Look at this,
He said, save yourself from this untoward generation. That's what it is. Untoward, brother. Meaning he's not toward. And they not towards him. So
wicked adulterous.
This is what the angel told. This is what the angel told Esdras. We can end it with this one. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 5, verse 1. It says, nevertheless, as coming the tokens, behold, the days come, that they that which dwell upon the earth shall be taken in great number, and the way of the truth shall be hidden, and the land shall be barren of faith. All right, it says, but iniquity shall be increased above that which now thou seest, or that thou hast heard long ago. All right, and it says, in the land that thou seest now to have root, shall thou see wasted suddenly. This is the point right here. It says, but if the Most High grant thee to live, thou shalt see after the third trump. All right, the sun shall suddenly shine again in the night, and the moon twice in the day. But the point is, the Most High grant you to live, man.
All these think.
Yeah,
Right.
Lord will, man.
You be worthy. Say these are gotta be accounted worthy to escape these things, man.
That's right. Worthy.
Gotta be worthy.
Right.
Favor.
Right. So with that, Gonna close out.
East that way, out east that way.
For what? Gonna close out. Want to give all praise, glory, and honor that's due.
YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI, bahasham, rakakwadash.
Wide double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalawam to the whole elect. Shalawam.
Shalawam.
Shalom. Baba ball.
Ball, ball,
Ball.
Baba ball.
Baba ball.
Baba ball.
Baba ball.
Baba ball.
Kwam Yashala.
Kwam Yashala.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Mighty shalom.
That's right, brother.